How's everyone doing?
Well, we're waiting for people to get into the tabletop sim.
It should be in there. Oh, it failed to connect.
Out of curiosity, when you guys join, does it take a relatively long while to load all the assets?
A little while. To
Okay.
be honest, I normally like alt
Let's
tab as
see.
soon as I
I
started
just
joining.
went in,
So
and it's loaded. So about 5 seconds, maybe?
yeah, I mean, I see it long enough to see all the playing cards instead of the actual cards.
It's just a bit weird, like every now and again, because sometimes it feels like when I load the game up for the first time in a session, it just takes forever, and it's on an NVMe 2 drive as well. So I don't know what on earth is causing it. It's been like that for ages, but I don't know. It's just let it run, and it runs.
Okay, we're all in.
I was definitely not getting distracted by Animal Crossing. Okay, just setting out the record straight here. Okay.
Have you tried
Sure, you
the
weren't.
new Halloween mode for Unite yet?
Yes.
It's awful. I hate
It is. I don't like this pumpkin thing that I keep getting turned into.
No, just every part of it sucks.
That too.
Like, it makes you drop all your energy, and then they can just do it again almost as soon as you get out of the pumpkin. Ooh, that's the rough time.
It is indeed.
Okay. We're here, we're on, get used to it. What do we need to do before we can start reading the cards?
I think we've done everything pretty much, haven't we?
I don't know. Have we?
I'm willing to believe you. Start reading the cards. I think Atsu started last time because she was nearest to the legacy deck.
So it's your turn, Tom.
Oh, my turn. Okay.
Flip it over.
Chapter 3. Introduction. Leave it. There we go.
What?
Oh, we're in for
Oh my god, Tom, I know you had a birthday, but Jesus.
The enemy this time is
That
tuberculosis.
Well, all of you youngins have got it to come, so just be prepared.
Look, I'm not looking forward to a couple of years' time then.
Well, better get prepared now. Anyway, now that my throat is cleared, Malastar stops his lecture mid-breath as Zaxos steps out of a strange breach, healed and stronger than ever. I can use the Nameless's breaches to save us all, Zaxos announces. A swift punch from Mist catches Zaxos off guard. How dare you return, coward! You are the reason Gravehold was destroyed! She screams as Malastar pulls her away. I can fix this, Zaxos scowls. We need more power. We can't keep focusing our little breaches, siphoning slivers of power. Give me another chance. I've learned to tap into the Nameless's breaches. We can use that against them.
I mean,
Read the front.
I'm with everyone else. I remember him saying exactly this before he destroyed the entire town.
Well, me no. So,
no, you were there, remember? There's the whole maelstrom, lots of people died. We kind of helped, but didn't really in the end. You know, remember?
What's her
Well,
face also sacrificed herself to save us all?
Did she sacrifice herself? I thought she just exhausted herself.
I don't think she sacrificed herself, I think.
Oh.
Oh?
She's dead.
Yeah, see? That's Axel's guy, I don't trust him.
Anyway,
James.
so next person, James.
Yeah.
Right, okay. Zaxos, finding no support, sulks away. Malice, what?
No, it's just because we'd just been taking the mickey out of Zaxos, and he just sulks
Oh,
away.
he's been a little baby. Ah, poor Zaxos. Malastar continues as if nothing happened. We have more important things to do than worry about his tirades. The Nameless are growing stronger every day. You're going to need better equipment. Our scouts have found some sort of breeding ground. We're all going to go there and screw it. No. I believe the pods produced there can be harvested and used to craft powerful new equipment. Your mission is to defeat the Nameless, harvest the pods, and close the breach. Gravehold survivors need you more than ever. Open Insight 5 and apply all the rulebook stickers to the rulebook. Own the playback labeled Chapter 3 and read the back of this card.
Oh yeah, I can't wait for our baby gear.
Oh, you got Insight 5, huh? Okay.
Right,
Oh
so
my
oh,
goodness.
more stuff.
Rules! Oh, jeez. Each... Actually, no, B, you can... Do you
Oh.
want to read this B or I don't know. Oh god,
Okay.
losing the game!
There's
Now
a lot
this
of stuff.
is-
Okay. So each nemesis has a set card with their name at the bottom. And in addition to the specific nemesis card, you also get some basic cards. The blah blah blah. The nemesis deck is comprised of a certain number of cards based off of the number of people. It has 3 tiers, which increase in difficulty as we go along.
Oh god.
And it consists of both specific and basic cards. That one, they have a 1, 2, or 3 in the bottom right of the card, so you know which one they are. Each nemesis has 9 specific cards with their name on the bottom. To build it, you get their 9 specific cards, separate them into the tier piles, and then use all the basic cards and shuffle them all together and put the tier 1s on the top, then the tier 2s, then the tier 3s. And then don't shuffle it after you've done that initial shuffling. So you shuffle tier 1 basic with tier 1 specific, and that's your tier 1 deck. Put that on top of the tier 2, tier 3. And then finally, you do any of the other stuff they tell you to do.
Oh crap.
Yeah, all these are just extra bits of the rules by the look of
have
it.
you been updated? Oh, you have. You have.
Yes, I've been
the
updating.
rules.
So
Sweet.
there's now such a thing as shield tokens, which are used for certain minions. There is also...
So when if a minion has the shield symbol with the number on it, it gets that many shield tokens. And when it takes any damage, instead of taking damage, you just remove a shield token. And that's
yeah.
1 shield token per any amount of damage.
That is gonna
Okay.
suck.
Oh,
Just, like,
okay.
nuke them down.
Yeah. But I think the way it says it here, like if you had a card that let you deal 2 lots of 1 damage to the same target, that would be 2
Okay.
shield tokens, I think.
Yeah, basically,
Makes sense.
yeah. So, example, a minion has 2 shield tokens and 3 life. Abby deals 3 damage to the minion with a spell. 1 shield token is removed. Then Abby deals 1 damage to the minion, another shield is removed. The minion now, okay, so no, it's not per damage you do, basically just, I think, per attack.
Yeah, like per separate instance of damage, I think it is.
Yeah.
Because it's removed only 1 shield token each time a source deals damage. So, like,
Yeah.
the way I see it, if a spell did 2 lots of 1 damage, that'd be the source dealing damage twice, instead that'd be 2 shields.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Which doesn't matter because we don't have anything that lets us do that.
No. There might not even be anything like that in the game.
Now we have more ways to lose.
I don't know the sound of that.
But there's an interesting catch. It says here, if the players lose the first time they play a chapter, they retreat from the Nemesis and must fight that Nemesis one more time with the following stipulations. You can switch out 1 card in the supply for a card that you either banished from the supply or did not choose to add to the supply in previous games. For the next game, Malistar will provide some assistance. You gain the Malistar's gift token. During the game, any player may spend the token during their main phase to have any player and Gravehold gain 5 life each. Token can only be used once per game. And then during the next game, you do not place any evolve stickers or transform any cards. You may choose to evolve a card, but nothing will happen. If the players lose the second time they play a chapter, they will move on to the next chapter.
Okay,
That is probably why in this score chart here they've labelled the first 3 chapters, but after chapter 3 you can essentially have chapter 3 again.
Okay, that makes sense.
So by the sound of it, there must have been some sort of failsafe in chapter 2 where if all
we
went
did lose.
very badly, they probably would have just made us win anyway.
Yeah.
So that last thing about you can choose to evolve a card, that there's a basic card which has like a you can discard it if you choose to evolve it thing. So if we
Yeah.
ever lose a game, we can just throw that away with no worry whatsoever.
Yeah.
Indeed. So it's not like in Pandemic where your mistakes carry across even with the ones you lose.
Yeah.
It's only like the first time
Which
that you balls up.
is shockingly nice.
So I guess that means we want to, in future, we want to try and not let anything evolve the first time. And then on the free go the second time around, you fuck it, let everything evolve. We don't care.
It won't do anything.
Exactly.
There's also one more thing. When we become exhausted, when you run out of life, we do the Nemesis's Unleash effect twice.
Ew.
So last time I think the Unleash was whoever has the least open breaches takes 2 damage. That would have been quite brutal if we'd ended up getting like a knock-on effect going.
Yeah.
Because you could have KO'd one, and then you dying would have killed another one, who'd have killed another one.
Okay, what's playmat free, by the way?
I think it's just meant to be like the map we do the next Nemesis fight in.
Okay.
Yeah, it's In Search of New Power.
Okay. So these are the
Chaz.
That's Daxos. He's staring at a snooker ball.
That's actually got a lot of things
Yes.
in.
Okay.
Oh, there's some sealed tokens. Oh, that's just explaining the whole stuff we gained.
Malastar's gift. Any player gains 5 life, and Gravehold gains 5 life.
I only use it when you replay a chapter.
I
this is just a
see.
sticker. This is basically just a sticker sheet. We were meant.
Yeah, you've got your
There you
token
are.
there.
This is useless. Oh, you have to pull
Shield
them all one by
tokens!
one.
Oh,
Oh
no.
no.
Yeah,
Oh,
they're not in
no.
a bag.
Can you make a
Like,
bag for them?
I wish they could like
Probably
give us
good.
like, a little like multi thing like this, that charge counters, power counters, where it's just grab all of them.
Let's see. Can I just lump them all together? No.
Spawning horror.
Right, so there is the Nemesis.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we're gonna take their babies and make weapons out of them.
But actually, I wonder,
Their babies
objects.
look like their eyes.
You mean Zaxxus is going to take their babies and make powers out of them?
Here, components.
Okay. So we have. Oh, breeding chamber starts with 1 life. Lucky us. That doesn't sound good, honestly.
Where's
Play the
where's the
breeding.
bags?
I don't know.
I was trying to have a look. There's no option for bags.
Where is it?
Oh, there it is. Okay,
Aha!
I'll go on. 1 bag.
And then let me just set its life points up. Bloop.
Wait, does it just go up each? Okay, never. Oh,
It starts with 1 life when there's 4 of us.
okay.
This can never have less than 1 life.
Right, it's just gonna sit here, but it's gonna do nothing. But it's gonna sit here.
I mean, I'll be honest. I'm more
Oh,
worried
whoops.
that it starts lower health.
Yeah.
Okay, so these are all tier 3, tier 1s. And then, another tier 1. Another tier 1.
Nice tier 2s.
There we go.
I think they're all in order. Okay, so we just shuffle these separately together, then put tier 3 in the bottom, then tier 2s and tier 1.
Yeah, well, but we need to pull out the monster-specific
Oh, okay.
cards and add them to the powers and shuffle. Breeding chamber is tier 0 because you start with it. Alright. Yeah. Yeah, these are all basic. Yeah. That's a lot of tier 3s.
There we go. We have some nice bags. I'm trusting you guys are sorting out the other guards.
Let's see. This is tier 0. I don't know what to do with that. Oh, is this just a separate deck? Okay. So that's all the sparring horror cards, right? Well, let's shuffle them up. Actually, let's throw them over so we don't see what they are. Shuffle them up. And then go bop.
Wait, hang on. I think these are all zeros, because where is the Nemesis deck itself? This is Nemesis deck. So I think
That's
we
the
put...
This is the Nemesis deck, and then this is the specific pod deck, I think.
Oh, okay.
I'm just gonna hold on to those to the side until. Oh yeah, separate all the pod cards together and then place them face down on the side.
Yeah. Okay.
Bop. Bop. Okay, so I think we've got it all. For the setup now.
Yeah.
Anyways, we still need to reading more of this card.
Yeah, B, you should read the back of this card. And not
Yeah.
take up the entire deck. Oh no.
If you are playing solo, banish. Oh, yeah, we should have done this. Oh, we don't need to banish anyway. There's 4.
No.
Open the stop 3 deck. Use the basic Nemesis cards on cards labeled. We may have already done this, to be honest.
Yeah.
Following horror at the bottom to construct the Nemesis deck. Follow the setup instructions. Do not reveal any cards beyond stop 3. Then fight the thing.
And hopefully win. I have a bruise on my arm, guys, and it's in a very awkward location where I keep on leaning against it. Censored!
Who censored the card?
What? Never
It says
seen that
inside
before.
5. It's not that risque.
That's very strange.
Anyways, I'm not sure why we have this card here. Because we've already had. Oh,
Hang on, wait, what's that?
wait.
That's
Is this the Involved deck?
L20.
Legacy deck, don't shuffle. Why is this
Combine
here?
any remaining cards numbered L20 to L26 with the basic Nemesis cards you returned to the box last game.
Oh, crap. Okay.
Oh.
No, not, damn it, not in there.
Just
No.
draw it. It'll be the first one in there.
Oh,
It's-
yeah, W.
You have to stop searching though. There we go.
We might have to just shrink
This is a
those
lot
cards,
more
maybe.
basic cards. Oh boy.
Okay, conclusion. Okay. So these need to go into the oh god, they're huge.
Wait,
guys.
put them to the
Please don't.
side. We'll just take cards off the top.
Yeah, shrink them.
So this is
These
pile
are tiered
3.
ones as well. Do these matter what size
Tiers
they're gonna
matter,
be?
yeah. So let me just split things out. Here's tier 2.
Okay.
And there we go. Now we have just tier 1 there.
Okay, so tier 2, 1, 2, 2. So these
Okay.
get shuffled together.
Yep, so that's tier 3. So put the tier 2 on the tier 3.
Hang on.
Ah, what? No, that's not right.
No. Did I not completely size things? I don't think I have completely size things down.
Oh yeah, that one's too big.
There we go.
Yeah, it'll
this one
automatically
also
fit
was
once it's
too big.
it'll automatically fit once it's sized.
I sized down one card, and that was it.
Ah,
I had one job, and I failed. Hang on. There we go. Almost.
there we go.
There we
Okay.
go.
Okay, that looks right. So that's the 1s. Here's the 3s. There's the 2s.
Yep.
Okay. I believe this
better.
is. We've now finally set up the game.
Yay!
There seems to be a lot of cards in the deck, so hopefully it means that things will be able to go a little bit further. But then,
Okay, we've done as
I
much
think the
reading as we can.
general consensus is there's always going to be 31 cards in the Nemesis deck anyway.
Not 31. It's somewhere between like 27 and 31, I think.
Oh, okay.
Sometimes they'll have a bit less. But that's fine. This is normal, I think. Now you get to read this, the bottom of this card.
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
Me? Okay. This ancient nameless has rested, undisturbed, on the surface for so long that it has become part of the world itself. Somehow, this nameless is able to spawn its own minions, which we call pods, to serve at its behest and keep it well fed and energized. These pods are not the horror's only defenses, as it can call even more minions to its defense from the large breach that has torn open the sky above it.
Bloop.
Hmm.
Okay.
ooh, 50.
So
Yeah.
so we have some special rules.
Yeah.
At the end of its turn, if the breeding chamber has 11 or more life, it imbues a pod. So we have to draw a pod and play it, and then
Oh, wow.
it loses 10 life.
Okay.
And then you just repeat that until it has 10 or less life, which makes it sound like it can gain a lot of life.
Hmm.
I mean,
There's
every
no limit.
unleash, it gains free life.
Yeah, well, to be honest, that's the easiest unleash we could have.
Yeah.
And then when a
Ooh,
pod is discarded, you put it in the discard pile. When the pod deck is empty, you just shuffle the discard pile to make a new one.
Oh, God.
And then if there are ever 7 pods in play, we automatically lose.
Oh, jeez.
Okay.
so this is going to be a balance of attacking the breeding chamber and attacking the nemesis.
Yeah.
Yeah. But on the plus side, we don't actually lose this time if they run out of cards. Now we go on to the normal rules of we have to just finish off the minions.
Okay. But it sounds like there's going to be a lot of them in this guy.
Quite possibly, if you want to play on increased difficulty mode, where it gains a bit more life every unleash.
Definitely not.
No.
So,
No, I do not.
Breeding Chamber can't go any lower than 1 health. So right now, there's no point trying to attack the Breeding Chamber.
Right.
But it has no maximum.
It could be anything.
Even 7.
Oh, my God.
Okay, I think that we've finally done everything right after doing it wrong the first time.
Yeah.
I believe so
Okay.
as well.
I think we should be good. Alright, so we have our turn order. We have all of the counters.
Can I just say, I love how like everyone's hand setup is slightly different from each other's, or from everyone else's.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like I've got my unique spell first, then my spark, and then my free gems. B's goes unique spell, one crystal. Now
Yeah,
he's
Alan's
mixed it
is just
around.
weird.
I mean,
now
I
it's
just,
the same as you.
B was just
didn't-
copying me, that's all.
Yeah, I know.
here's the secret. I didn't arrange these. I just pulled them out from my discard pile and shoved them into my hand.
Your discard pile is face up, by the way.
That's not my discard pile. That's
Your-
my deck.
Yeah,
If
what,
it was
your
discard pile,
deck.
that would be normal.
Yeah, your deck shouldn't be face up.
Don't tell me what to do with my deck.
Oh, B.
Oh, never mind.
Okay, shall we get a rolling?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, first turn is going to be the Nemesis, isn't it?
Yeah, who'd have
I-
thunk it?
Called it!
Did you shuffle those?
Yes,
Of course
I
you
shuffled.
did.
I shuffled them multiple times.
And we've
How much
got
do
an
they pay you?
unleashed. No, not an earth, sorry. Is there no pot? Oh, God.
I mean, nope, wrong way.
I wish.
I'll take this, to be honest.
Yeah.
I think, yeah, I would definitely take that. Well,
Nothing bad happened, technically. It's not the Nemesis again.
so answer with James.
Okie doke. Do you want to go first, Atsy?
Yeah.
I feel like I went first last time, but I could be wrong.
And I could probably prep my unique spell and then just bam 2 damage onto the breeding chamber.
Yeah, it's nice that that guy's a minion, right? So your unique
Yeah.
spell will be really useful against him.
And when I lock my 4th closed breach, I can do 3 damage to it.
Spicy!
Yeah. Okay, right then. And I've got 3.
So I've been watching too much Saturday Night Live on YouTube. So
like
funny.
David S. Pumpkins.
I'm gonna grab one of these. I want to try one of those out. Okay.
It's interesting how it's
yeah.
called Brain Knife, but not brain as in B-R-A-I-N.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah, brain is a mathematical... It means like an n-dimensional space structure.
Ah.
Cool. Right, that's me done.
Yeah, you don't see that elf boy jumping into a brain. Then we'd be playing Psychonauts.
Right. So, next turn. It'll
Hey,
be...
I want to go.
Go on, you can have your go.
Yeah, I'm going to prep a spark. Now I'm going to spend 4 to do the fire thing.
Not going in for Incinerating Fist, like you did last time?
I'll mix it up a little bit. I'll have a mix. Besides, I've already found out that you won't let me have a monopoly on Fist.
I mean, it's the start of the game.
And also, I'm going to cast the spark straight away.
Oh yeah, because you can
Yeah.
put your spell, haven't you?
Fancy.
Cool.
And that means
So
if it gains
it's-
another 5 life, it won't make a pod.
Oh wait, I also gain a charge. I forgot about this. Yeah. Where's my charge thingy gone?
Oh, it's there. There you
That's
go.
hiding. How dare.
It was like underneath or something.
Yeah.
So how
And
did
lock. It's part of
did-
your just like your main phase here. So during main phase, you can also gain a charge for free.
for free?
Yeah.
It normally costs 2, doesn't it?
If you want to pay extra to gain a charge, then yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna look this up. So 8 gain a charge. You can pay 2 to gain a charge. It doesn't say that you get one for free.
And actually, I suppose I've been reading the player turn thing wrong. It just says gain a charge. So I figured you might gain one for free.
I mean, yeah, but it also says gain a card, and you still have to pay money for those.
Yeah.
So I think
Here we go. Gain a charge. You may pay 2 ether to gain a charge. When you gain a charge, place a charge token on your player beneath your ability description. You may not pay ether to gain charges for allies. You may not have more charges than your ability requires.
Okay, so I'm paying ether. Okay then. Otherwise, I was gonna say actually it's pretty broken then if you can just gain charge just like that every single turn. So
Yeah,
I
you
might
gotta
just-
pay for it.
Pay. Okay, so it's someone else's turn now.
Draw B. B, you got to draw. You've got to draw your 5 cards into your hand. Like you have already done.
Now?
Yes.
Are you happy now?
Are you happy now, Mr. Krabs?
Oh, it is only evolved once. Any player assigns 2 damage and discards a card in hand. If that card costs 0, evolve.
Well,
Well,
anyone have
hate this
anything
one.
that doesn't cost 0?
not
Nope.
this early in the game.
That card's rigged.
It really is. To be fair though, we did shuffle it this time, and there were like 10 in tier 1.
Ugh.
Because it gives
I
it
would
that
rather
little,
had the breeding chamber just gain 5 life.
it gives it that
So
little
who's
bit of
gonna-
RNG.
Who's going to take the 2 damage? I'll take it. Why not?
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll just get rid of this spark. But I'm not getting myself tattooed with another demon mark again.
Did you-
Yeah, God forbid.
Yes, evolved. Okay.
Yeah, that's not one. Yeah.
We know we're not going to get another Nemesis card. So, Atsu and James again.
Might be in
Same order.
James.
Alright, I'll go. I'm gonna spend 3 to get an ancient cyanolith. Then I'm spending 2 on a fire chakram. Then I'm ditching, and I'm readying the spark. I mean,
You're ditching your spell? Oh no.
alright. There we go.
There's only one card left, and we know what it is.
Surgery.
I'll go. No,
No. Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna prep that one. And then I'm going to spend 3 of my ether on. I think I'm going to go for a breach flare. So we can sort of hopefully open breaches a little bit easier and.
yeah, because it gets expensive on the high end of the breach meter.
Yeah. Okay, that's all I can do, so I will draw 4. And that is the end of my turn.
Oh god, Thomas
Oops.
shuffled. Oh no. Now he's turning the cards.
Look, I know it says turn order, but that's not what they meant.
They're turning, are they?
It's a turn over of a card. Like that. There you go.
Okay.
You got it.
Go and keep the present order, and do
All
nothing
right.
but buy another. I've done my turn.
Let's flip and a flop.
And look, it's Jasmina or Sergio again.
I'll go.
I think it'd be best for me to go.
If you want.
In that case, I think I'm probably going to be a dick and just get an incinerating fist.
I mean, sure, I was taking Monopoly of Force Transfusions.
Fine, I'll take an incinerating
This is my
fist.
plan the whole time! You're not gonna cast a spell?
Yes, I will. So that's
I mean, Incinerating Fist also goes above it. Because your spell go into the discard pile first.
well, you can do it in any order, can't you?
No. You need to cast spells first and then buy stuff.
Oh yeah, sorry, yeah, my bad. So you deal 1 damage. I think we'll do
You deal 3 damage
You've got 4
because
cards in your
the
discard
3.
pile.
Yeah. So where do
Come
we
on,
want the
get your
damage
head in
going?
I mean,
So
Oh,
we're
you-
not at
you've-
risk of the breeding chamber popping off anytime soon, so you could
it
probably
would
do
need
it
to
to
it would need to
Nemesis.
gain 6 health in the next turn, which could be 2 unleashes.
In that case,
you
let's
just hit
we'll
it in the
do the spawning horror just to slap it in the face.
Yeah.
Yeah. And this goes in here, and then we
And
put
there we
this
go.
in there. There you
I'll
go.
prep your spark for you.
Hey,
He
I
didn't
mean,
know that he wanted
I
to do
can
that.
do.
Maybe he
I can do
wanted
it.
to be
it.
I can
useful.
do it
You-
myself. I'm not that old. I can still do things independently. Thank you very much.
I'm sorry, what was that? I couldn't hear you.
Hey, you youngins! You
Oh,
youngins in your
if I'm
Minecraft.
children, why are you hard of hearing?
Because I'm 30 years old now, damn it.
That is a good point.
Yes, exactly.
Right.
Thank
Now
you.
it's someone else's turn.
Hang on. Let me draw my cards.
Okay.
4
Now
cards.
it's someone else's turn.
Next turn.
Yeah. Ah, crap. Ah, crap.
Oh. So unleash.
Chapter 4.
Fine, it's only chapter 3.
So the grave heart. So unleash. So it gains 3 life.
Yeah.
And then
Okay,
off
now
to
if
the graveyard.
Now if it unleashes again, it will be high
Send
enough
us
and
a
we'll get a pod.
Yeah, we don't want that.
Mhm.
Yeah, we should really try and attack it.
Well,
Yeah.
If I get a ton, which I won't, because I know it's you two going next.
Yeah. Or Nemesis is going next again.
Yeah, well, let's not have that.
Ooh.
No, it's definitely not that.
Well, you get to fight amongst yourselves.
I'd probably say Atsu because then She can deal 2 damage
Yeah,
to the
0
minion just to keep it a
damage.
bit safe.
Yeah,
that's a
'cause
good idea.
It's either going to be then James's turn or Nemesis' turn again next, and we don't want Nemesis' turn happening next
Yeah.
anyway. So, okay.
Yep.
Bam! Turn, other way. There we go. So, dish. And then I will prep another spell. And I will spend 3 to gain 1 of them. Bam. Flip.
Diddly-do.
3. Oh,
Wham, bam, thank you, ma'am.
Yeah.
Cool. Next turn
Pretty much
is...
is cool.
Nice.
It's James.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, it was this exact same card. So
Oh yeah, I didn't notice. All right, I'm gonna
I
buy.
realized because I saw there's one card left.
Right, I will cast my spark at the guy.
A little minion.
Yeah, put him down. Yeah.
Oh, too far.
Whoop. Yeah.
Keep
Damn
clicking.
mouse. I wish it was. I wish it.
I'm gonna buy a neural
Found that
wreath.
breeding chamber into a bleeding
Ready this
chamber.
thing.
Hey.
There we go. Fine. Ching.
Look at all that money.
Money.
I love how much this is just started living in your head now.
Well, you lived in your head first, and now I'm just like, yeah, that's
mean-
a good way of getting money.
Honestly, not as much as it has in yours. I gotta say, flip
I'm
over them.
pretty sure Tom is telling us that he wants to play with his card.
Did you just,
Wait,
I'm
you
done.
want
Did
to
you
play
just-
that card, Tom? That's a Nemesis
did you
card.
just
How dare
grab
you?
that card out of my hand?
No.
That was genuinely really weird. I was holding it and spinning it, and you just genuinely just took it.
Yeah.
That was
we don't
strange.
need to play that card. We don't need to
No.
play it.
Let's just remove it
Too
from
late.
play. Oh,
Nemesis.
Tom.
Tom, how
Evil
much is
and-
Nemesis paying you?
Evil and bad things happen.
Oh, crap.
Oh, so
Okay,
we've got 2 power.
but we can get rid of it.
Discard, spend 6 ether.
Oof. What
mean-
did
So-
you say? Like one person needs to spend 6 ether.
I think it is.
So
the
hang
one
on.
person.
So it's power to evolve or unleash twice and the Gravehold suffers 2 damage. So we have
Yeah.
the choice. But my big question here is that 6 ether in one go? Or is
think
that
it
6?
is.
Yeah.
Because
But does
Just
it say it has to
there's
be
a bit
one
of-
person to discard 6 ether, or could it be multiples of us discarding ether?
Yeah. I think it's
I think it's
probably...
all in once, which is great. 'Cause
Yeah.
That's me, baby. Oh no, wait. I have to spend it on gems. No.
well, if you take a look over here, to resolve a 2 discard effect, during your main phase, you may fully resolve the effect. So it sounds like it's a one-person thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you don't have enough money.
Oh, fuck.
I also
I think
really don't have enough money.
if I just ditch this Emerald of Earth, I will have just a regular crystal next time. So that's a thing I can do.
Right. We'll have to think about it.
Yeah, we've got a couple of turns to think about it anyway, haven't we, at least?
Arthas
Oh.
and Freya.
You can argue amongst yourselves.
I don't really have a preference. Although, I could focus someone's breach, so we might as well just stay in the order that I go first for a little bit, and then
that sounds good. Yeah.
cool.
Alternate, actually, one thing you could do what I said, where I just discard this
Yeah.
and then get my crystal, and then next time I can get rid of the power. Potentially,
Yeah?
just gonna. Never mind.
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
Whoa.
whoa, whoa!
Well,
Yeah,
He peaked.
I had a little peek. Yeah, no, that makes sense though. Because yeah, I had my starting hand is 3 crystals and a spark. So yeah, I wouldn't have.
we have enough.
That's common knowledge that I would know. Yeah, so that wouldn't work. What my
Okay.
plan? So never mind.
Never mind. Okay. Should we might as well send
You
another
take your
spark
turn then.
at the breeding chamber's face?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Spark to the breeding chamber's face.
Because also now, even if we get both Nemesis cards in a row, which would unleash
even if we
twice,
Yeah, even if we just allow the unleash twice power of this card, we won't get a pod.
It'll be fine.
Yeah.
I mean, it's effectively just increasing the enemy's health by 6.
Yeah.
But we'll get there eventually.
Yeah.
So who do you want to brain?
Yeah, who am I gonna brain here?
So I do conveniently have exactly 3 money, which is enough to open my second breach.
Focuses close
Okay.
breach with the lowest focus cost.
So it'd be this one. So
Yeah.
for the moment. So yeah, you
And then
can
I could buy my one with the money I
yeah,
have on
you
me.
might as well focus your second close breach.
Okay. Boop.
Nice. And I gain a charge. Yeah. And then with free money.
If you don't like the look of buying anything, you could buy a charge counter as well.
Yeah.
Or even focus your breach.
Could do. But I've got to try and cast. I would have to put a spell on me if I had one. So, I'm gonna gain another Cyanolith.
Here comes the money.
Money.
5. Nice. Okay then. All right, that's the end of my turn.
All right.
James.
Oh,
It's my turn. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
You have up to 7. You could even buy a gilded marble.
Yeah, I don't want to. Get one of these, and then.
You meant to put your gems in afterwards.
Oh yeah, you're right.
I mean, I agree. It's weird as heck, but that's how they do it.
So I'm gonna buy this and force transfusion. That's all my money. Oh yeah, I can choose the order I put them in. Let's think about this.
No, that goes in.
Yeah. If I get these two, that's 4, 5, 6. Okay. And then these two. Oh, but wait. But then, I don't have a multiple of 5. Oh yeah. And I cast Spark, and I.
Did you buy
guess-
a Neural Wreath?
Yeah.
He did, yeah.
When did you have time for that?
Last turn, I think it was the turn before last.
Yeah. Also, I should have cast Spark. Let me just say, I cast Spark, and I hit the. Are we trying to hit the thing, the
I
spawning
hit the
horror?
thing now. I think the breeding chamber is fine for a little while.
I'm gonna hit the thing. Take it to 46. Right, that's my turn. A little janky. Apologies.
Okay, well, let's just keep the order we've been going in going. I'll go. So, I'm going to spend my 3 to open this breach.
oh.
I'm going to prep 2, and then immediately cast 1 with my Wrath.
Cost 4
So
or less.
that's 3. There we go. That took a second for it to figure in. There we go.
So you discarding your crystals as well?
I used them to open the breach.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
It cost money.
Cool. We all good?
Yep.
Nemesis.
No, we're not all good. Why did you do that?
So power comes
Power
off.
counter goes. And we get
Ooh.
Construct.
Oh, god damn.
Draw a card from the pod deck and play it. Then set that minion's life to 2. And you keep on adding shield counters as normal. It has 2 shield counters. There we go. He found the bags. So any amount of 2 damage hits and then 2 health. That's his turn. He's done.
Nice.
Cool.
And it's his turn again.
Oh dear.
Okay, well, this
Okay.
moves with charge
Any
counters
damage?
on it.
Any player takes 2 damage. Also, we now have
Let's
to choose
do
unleash
the-
twice, and Gravehorde takes 2 damage, or this card evolves. It's not going to
I would
completely change yet. It's the next
Yeah.
time it happens it will change, but it's still a bad
Yeah.
idea to put a sticker on, I think.
I would
Yeah.
say unleash twice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
at least. Yeah, I agree.
Whoop. It has 10
then
health, which
2.
is not enough for it to flip over, add another pod just yet.
That's fine.
Then discard that.
Yeah.
Then any player suffers 2 damage.
Is it, do the pods just have like 2 life? And this is a shield, right?
This one has 2
Yes.
life because of the card effect that
It has
you
2
keep
shield
for
as
it.
well.
Okay.
So
have we
any
seen
amount-
how strong the pods are that the breeding chamber summons? Like, would
This
it be more efficient to let it?
This is one of the pods the breeding chamber summons.
Okay, yeah, cool. So yeah, maybe we should not focus on the breeding chamber, just focus on the pods it summons and the spawning horror.
Well,
Yeah.
it does lose 10 health every time it summons.
I
Yeah,
do,
sorry.
however, have one downside. We still need to draw the card for its turn.
Yeah.
Mhm.
We did, didn't we? We just did.
No, it went twice in a row, remember? We only drew it once. That played the spiked pod. And then we did the effect
sure.
of the chasm, but that was already out there. 3 shield? I have to hit this guy 4 times?
Ugh, that's awful.
Ding 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 ding
This-
ding.
That's a lot of 2 damage coming around the place.
Yeah,
Actually, did you take the 2 damage from the pod?
I did, yeah.
Okay. Well, we've done all we can. And by we, I mean the enemy.
Mhm.
Give me one. Is it one
That's the
left?
last one.
Okay. Go.
And no, I just want one.
Well, I might as well cast Spark.
You probably should. I mean,
But which would be the best one to aim at, though?
the one with only 2 shield, I'd say. So that we can just wear it down quicker.
So that then goes in there. I shall prep Breached Flare. And then... I'm going to focus my Breach for 2. Then... yeah, that'll be pretty much it.
Are you not going to prep your spark on the...
Yeah, might as well.
I thought it was that was the entire reason you did that.
I mean, it's a good point. Cool.
Now, it's the next round.
Did we shuffle?
I did, but do you trust my shuffling?
Prove it.
Exactly what we wanted.
Yeah.
Someone go.
Okay. We'll keep it in the same order. I will just blast. Oh god, hang on. What should I blast? I think maybe
It's
spiked pod.
Yeah, because he only has the 1 shield left.
Yeah. Okay, so I blast that spiked pod, so he gets rid of his shield. Let's prep this. All right, and then I have got 5 mana. What am I thinking? I'm thinking get one of those and I'm going to get one of those. Awesome.
Alright.
4. Nice.
You got your brain knife.
My brains! My delicious brains.
Let's see who goes next. Ooh.
Oh.
Well, here's why I say Atsu to go twice and kill the pod.
Yeah, if you're happy with that, James.
Happy with that, sorry?
You've got your spells and you prepared anyway, have you? So,
Yeah.
cool. All right, then.
Yeah, you kill that thing.
Thrust storm to that thing's face. You foiled me again. I'm going to give you that HP counter. Go. No. Yeah, there we go. Excellent. Okay. All right, then prep. Spark. I'm gonna play a relic.
So you gain a
So,
charge.
You
I
could
think
either,
it's gonna be. I think it's gotta be. Oh,
if you go for
any?
if you go for Tom, it will be really cheap for him to open his breach.
Yeah, Tom
At the
focus
same
your
time, he
things.
only has 3 money anyway, so he could open that next turn regardless.
Yeah.
Or you could do it to James, but he won't be able to buy his one next time because he's only got 2 money.
No,
Or you
I'm
could do it
probably
to
just
yourself
gonna,
and be
I'm probably
greedy.
just gonna focus myself and stack my cards on there.
Yeah.
That was
Or you can focus me. Dun, dun.
What was that you were saying, James? So you can acquire it.
Oh, on my turn, I'm just going to. Yeah, don't focus me. It won't give me anything.
No.
Are you not going to buy a charge counter?
No, I'm going to focus my second breach and then put a spell on that.
Okay. I'll focus my second breach then. There we go. Cool. And then I've got 4 money to play with. So, I have a neural reef.
Neural Reef is cool.
Yeah.
Ah, look at all the
Right.
spells.
I know.
Okay.
Okay.
Hey, okay. So we have. So it could be either me or Tom, frankly. It doesn't really matter too much. There's 3. There's 3 shields on that minion, so you could either throw your spark at it and slowly wear it down. or
Also,
throw
if I
both at once
cast,
damage.
if I cast Breach Flare, then we can focus any player's tier 3 breach.
Yes.
I think that would probably be wiser, just so we're prepped for
Sure, you can go first. I
anything
don't
else. Okay, so I'll use Spark to get rid of one of those shields.
Yeah, where are you gonna hit with the breach flare? Technically, you're only wasting what 1 damage anyway if you go at the spine harvester, so it's not the worst to hit him. But you can also hit just the dude or the chamber.
But any player is going to suffer 2 damage when the Nemesis next takes its turn.
And it is 2 out of 3 chance, so I don't think you're likely going to be able to kill him. I'm not going to be able to kill him either. So I think we're going to take that lump of 2 no matter what we do.
Alright, so we'll go for the big guy then. Or do you want to go for the harvester?
It's up to you. Take your pick.
I was trying to think of what we have. Tell you what, I'm going to go for the boss.
Yeah, I think that's good because we've got
Just
sparks.
keep it.
Like everyone's got sparks still, and they can use those to ping.
Yeah, just to
Yeah.
keep it ticking over. So, in terms of the breach, I'm probably going to say James, because he's not had a focused breach yet. I think it might be worth him getting a bit closer. Because B's got 2 open, Atsu's got one that's one that's almost open. I've got one and another that's almost open.
You could open it right now if you wanted to. You have the money.
Well, yeah, exactly. But we've got to choose
Yeah.
who's going to open the
Who's gonna
third
focus?
breach. So
I'm
that's what I
fine with
think
just
James
picking
for.
James.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm happy
all
for
right.
being James focusing his third breach.
I flicked it for you so that now
Oh.
the decision's done.
By the way, everyone's 4th breach should start like this.
Oh, really?
Yeah, look at the like the piece of the thing.
Oh.
on
Oh,
the
I thought I
card.
put it
you're
like
right.
that.
Wait, does that mean if I rotate that little marker, then I get to start it earlier?
Well, yeah, but then it'll also be your like the number will be the wrong way around, so you'll have to get that breach, not your 4th.
I'm
Yeah,
fine with
and
having
then-
like a 6th breach.
I think I
Or a
will.
need breach.
Yeah, it's a need breach.
I'm going to straight up open my second breach.
Yeah, it's open. Now you can put another spell in.
Yeah, so then I can put Incinerate Fist in there.
Now
Do
you
that.
can draw.
I was going to say, actually, by the way, what is the point of having 9 ether to open or 3 to focus on this thing here? Because we always reset our 2 and 3 breaches back to this setting here.
I mean, so focusing lets you cast a spell for that turn only,
No,
and
I
then it makes
know,
it
but like,
cheaper to
why
fire.
do we never, when we reset our game, put it like this?
Yeah, maybe
Because
there
it's not-
are nemesis effects that unfocus your breaches and stuff. You know,
Maybe.
who knows?
Oh yeah, we need to draw the card and probably get a nemesis.
Probably. Ah,
Nope.
no, we
Oh.
don't.
That'd be good.
Okay, well,
Be-
that's gonna be me
well,
then. Ooh,
do you
you're
want to
right,
think
actually.
about this?
Well, you're only gonna do 1 damage to your signature spell, and then you have your 3. So
But if I have the 3, can I not kill the harvester?
no,
No.
because there's
Oh.
2 shields.
Yeah. So basically, no matter what damage you do, one attack against it will take off 1 damage, and a second attack will take off will take off 1 shield, and then the second attack will take off
Yeah,
another
you can
shield.
you can
In
take off his shields with your turn. You can,
in that case, I,
do
I can
anything else.
use.
and then it's gonna be 2 nemesis turns in a row.
Hmm.
I think use
Yeah.
your own spell against taking a shield off of him. And then whether you want to do with your incinerating fist is up to you.
I was going to say use the incinerating fist on the nemesis himself,
Yeah.
because then at least that's again it's still ticking it over, and we've got plenty of cards
mean,
left because we're going to be tabbing
I-
the.
I mean, or I could have my turn and take off the 1 shield anyway, and then we go around again. And then I'll be set up to do a lot more damage next turn.
Yeah, that's a very good point.
Because you're not, you going 2 times this round doesn't really change anything.
No.
Okay,
Yeah,
I'll
okay.
go then.
Go on then, babe.
I'm gonna spark him and take away his shield. Now he's only slightly immortal. And then I'm gonna pop these up. And I'm gonna spend. I'm torn between getting a Cyanolith and just getting a charge token. You know, I'll get a Cyanolith. It'll pay off later.
Yeah.
Whoop, whoop. Nope, no. There we go. Okay. And I end my turn, and now Nemesis goes. Right, you were judging me for my
Brace.
stuff income. We all got to go before the Nemesis got a turn.
Oh.
Power 3.
Oh, that's a hefty.
Resolve the persistent effect of a pod with the most life 3 times, or breeding chamber gains 5 life. That's not so bad.
5 life, right? Definitely the 5 life.
Yeah.
On the other hand, the only thing that happens now is someone takes 2 damage.
I'll take it.
Yep, and he's done, which means he's not done. Someone else take 2 damage. I'm going to suggest James.
Yeah, I'll take that. I can take it.
Lost one of those, and then we got to draw again. Power 2.
And we take a power token off of this one.
Ooh.
We already did it, I think.
Oh, we did it. Okay, cool.
Well, I don't like this, but I'm gonna have to be the one to sacrifice myself. Oh no, never mind. I forgot that my special thing still costs 0. I thought it was gonna be like if it was in a crystal. Well, this thing's evolving in 2 turns unless someone happens to have the gems ready at the time. Okay.
Yeah, I think I have gems in my next turn.
Okay, so we just want you to have 1 turn and then freeze you until the Nemesis is gone twice. Because I'm definitely not getting my Sanolith for a long time. Hey,
That's
James,
right.
let's do that thing we just said you should do.
My turn.
Yeah.
All right. Let's ready this. Spin this. Ready this.
I would very much like you to neural wreath me.
Oh yeah, done. Yeah, I will neural wreath you.
Ooh, what one are you
Wait.
gonna focus?
Yeah.
Breach 4. Big breach.
How about
4.
breach 4?
Wow, that's a great idea.
Okay. Yeah, that's all my.
There's a rainbow here, by the way.
Hi, Rainbow.
B says hi.
One of my
Just
coworkers
Got
sent
a
a cat
tail
video
and a
today.
phone.
The cat was attacking a pen like it was the mortal enemy.
Oh wow.
There we go. I got my gem now.
Nice.
Outrageous.
Truly.
B, just remember that breach 4, you don't deal the extra damage until it's opened.
Yeah, it's a pity, but I mean, I still have an extra 3 damage going for me, so I'm still
Yeah.
happy.
Yep.
I'm gonna need to stop pouring in the charge counter soon.
Right. Next turn. Nemesis.
Oh, poopy.
So.
Uh-oh.
Wow.
So James is going to be taking the one from the ether extract anyway, so he shouldn't take the 2 from the spine officer now, so I'll take it.
Okay.
Then we draw a card.
Draw.
Power
Discard
2.
evolve. Oh, jeez.
Remember, I think the first time we do it, we don't. We
Yeah.
try not to evolve stuff.
I mean, this one isn't too bad anyway, the effect. It's 2 damage and 2 cards. And the unleash, but the unleash here isn't like the end of the world. Anyways, that's the Nemesis time, so now we can do other stuff. Okay.
Maybe.
Well, I mean, no, Tom's time isn't going to get any better as time goes on. I'll go, I guess.
I think, yeah, because you can do. I mean, you could use the Sparks to take care of the armor on the Harvester and then just use your transfusions both on the boss when that take him down 6.
I was thinking one on the boss, one on the breeding chamber, so it can
Oh, that's a good point.
go from one unleash. So, I mean,
Yeah,
I'm gonna have
I
to
think
throw
that sounds
this
just
one.
as good.
So I'll throw this onto the.
Don't
breeding
forget the
chamber.
order as well.
And then I'll throw this one on the boss, and this on the skelly.
What happens if the Nemesis card thing gets overfull?
I think you just carry on adding them.
Jeez.
Do you not get rid of the oldest one?
We can't get rid of the breeding chamber. That would just destroy the whole point of the fight.
That's what I was thinking.
No.
Can we
I
just
know, we might
cheese this by No, no, you can't.
Can we just let loads stick up?
Yeah, I think it just carries on. It's just there as a guide to say what order you need to resolve the cards in.
Well, that
Okay.
sucks.
So I've been taking too many of those transfusions, so I'm going to switch over to an incinerating fist this time.
Hooah!
So other people have chances to gain charge counters.
Yeah.
Boop. Boop. And done.
Nice.
I have a bit of money.
Whee!
All right.
Ooh.
Okay.
I think you.
I think you did go last time, didn't you? So
Yeah.
Yeah,
might as
speaking
well
of
And you can
kill
kill the dude.
kill this minion. I don't mean to put it on the minion. I don't know.
your spark has health. Did someone lock this HP counter?
No. I think it's so finicky. I think, isn't it? Yeah. Cool. All right. Okay.
So we've still not been able to spend 6. So I think the breeding chamber is going to end up gaining 5 life next turn and summoning a pod.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, you got a lot of spells ready.
I know. And what I'm thinking is, I put up this, and then I spend my 2 ether to focus my breach, and I can put another spell up.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. I'll put my fire chakra on that.
Oh, you should have another charge counter. Because you've brain knifed twice.
Oh, I did, didn't I?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Brain power.
Use your brains to help us.
I can't stop thinking of that song that was on Rock Band by Freeze Pop. Brain Power.
Sweet.
Woo.
Okie dokie.
We have so much money in our hands, but not 6, which is
Yeah.
a real problem.
Yeah, we've been sort of skimping on that a little bit.
Well, you say simping. It's gonna happen whether we want it to or not. There's like 2
Yeah.
cards left.
Well, one's going to be a Nemesis, which is that
Which is-
one. So let's, yeah, just
Oh, right. I don't like this
let's
one.
try and keep things just sort of in order, just so we don't get confused. So, amplify energy loses the power, which
Oh
means
wait. We just do the persistent effect of the pod, right?
persistent effect of the pod
We've
with
not
the
got a
most life
pod.
3 times.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's what I want.
Or breeding
can
chamber
do
gains
that.
5 life.
We'll
So,
play
Let's
a
do
pod, sadly.
and there's nothing
do it.
saying we can't do the other thing. So,
Wait, it doesn't say if it exists, do the effect of the
Yeah.
pod.
It's our
So-
reward for clearing out the pods.
then the other one goes as well,
Yeah.
which means
so
we have to
someone
unleash.
has to discard their cyanolith, which is now a lot more than just James. So who wants to discard their cyanolith?
Um,
Yeah, but
I
the
will.
crystals are gems as well, aren't they?
You also, yeah,
It's got to be
you need to discard 2 gems and take 1 damage.
Yeah, I'll do that.
But it evolves if you
Oh yeah,
don't,
both of those are 0. Yeah, sorry.
Okay, so
Yeah.
yeah, I'll do that. I'll just discard 1 ancient cyanolith
Oh,
and
I
then...
just got to my sound
and a
list,
gem.
so
I mean, you can just
Oh,
pick it back up.
yeah.
wait, so who's discarding then?
I don't mind really.
Well, I guess you still have 2 money if you do it, Atsu. So
Free money. It's like my sound
no, you
list
need to
would be
discard 2
anything.
gems.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Just one of them needs to cost more than 0.
Oh yeah. That's
Yep.
fine then.
So you still have 2, but James would have had 1, so he
Yeah.
wouldn't have been able to spend it.
Yeah,
That's
fine.
fine.
And you'll need to
And-
take 1 damage as well, let's see.
Yeah.
So we did the unleash on here as well,
Stop it. Now.
because that was at 7 before.
Oh, someone did the +5 to it
Oh,
from
yeah, I
the other
did.
thing, but we went for the pod instead. So now this unleashes and goes up to 10.
Yeah,
And then we'll
so
get rid of
that's fine. And then we've
did
got
we-
to get rid of one on here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We didn't do that.
Okay.
I think we are good. So persistent, which is evolve.
Oof.
So I'd imagine the next
no, we
turn.
just got this one, I think.
We did, yeah. We got
Yeah, so the next turn it's going to evolve.
Wonderful.
So, I mean,
Which the next turn
can-
is.
Nice.
go on, Tom. I don't have any firepower.
Well, I
Yeah,
have
your spell-
4.
Yeah, it's a pity you don't have a bigger discard pile.
Yeah, there's not really
But
much
you
more I
still
can
hold
do.
on to that spell if you want.
Well, it says
we don't have to
can.
we don't have to cast it.
Yeah.
The difference between your 3 and 4 is pretty small because 2 other people have more than 2 damage geared up.
Well, let's say if I use Incinerating Fist on the egg,
Yeah.
take
Actually,
that
yeah,
down to 2,
absolutely, 'cause
and I
if
can
I'm-
keep.
If we
keep
draw
that-
blue or green, they'll deal with it. And if we draw red or yellow, I'll let you have your go, so you have 4 in the discard pile, and it'll be fine.
Yes, exactly. So I have 4 to spend.
You could get a force transfusion.
I could, but I'm tempted to go for something a bit more
You could get a neural wreath.
thingy. I might go for the Synonith, whatever it's called,
Cyanolith.
Cyanolith, just to get a little bit more ether on turns. I think, so I think we're going to need it. So that'll be 3, and that's I can prep spark as well. So that'll be the 3. So that's got 5 in, which is good, and then I can draw 4.
Sweet.
Okay.
Cool. Shuffle.
Oh, no, Tom shuffled. Hang on. Okay.
Do you really not trust me that much?
Yes.
Yes.
Ah,
I didn't
crap.
trust you either.
Yes.
God damn it, I'm cursed.
Well, this doesn't have. Why?
Do
There we go.
do things in.
It doesn't have a sticker, so that's gonna happen regardless. Then this
Okay.
comes off.
So power to unleash, which means this
Which
takes
is
up and pops
3.
the pod. Any player suffers 2 damage, and the players collectively discard 2 cards in hand.
I can discard one, no problem.
Yes.
Yeah, I could do one as well.
Alright, who's gonna suffer 2 damage? Is it going to be for James or Tom?
James, what are you gonna do with 3 money? Because I feel like it might make more sense for Tom to end up with 2 and spend that like on
Yeah.
a card counter or something.
I can spend on a charge.
Yeah. So I was thinking maybe Tom should discard and not James.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because 4 is bigger than 3.
I can buy
I
a
can-
force transfusion.
I can take the 2 damage as
Exactly.
well.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll take the
Okay.
2 damage.
Alright, so
Yeah,
that's
take that out.
resolved. Alright, so
And
that ticks
this-
up, so which means it creates a pod.
Yeah, I'll do that.
And it
then,
loses 10 as well, so that's down to 3. So Leviathan Egg, because it's persistent, that then evolves.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
and it doesn't have a sticker space on it, so it just goes straight up.
And that's EO2,
EO
isn't it?
yeah.
Yeah.
I was rather hoping we'd keep that as an egg for just a little longer.
Search.
It's the top one.
Is it?
Yeah, I can
Okay.
see you say Leviathan Egg story.
Oh, okay. That's cheating.
Oh, you need to read the story before you reveal it.
Oh, crap. Hang on.
Oh, you did. Okay.
I put it back in the thing. Yeah. The large egg begins to crack open, and a scaly hand bursts through the membrane. There's a yellow hand in the way. Please remove the yellow hand in the way.
Tom,
Oh, sorry.
get your fat fingers out the way.
The creature crosses out the massive shell, its long, sharp teeth glistening. It won't take long for it to find its next meal. Banish the Leviathan egg and place card EO3 into play with the same number of life tokens on it that Leviathan egg had before transforming. Do not resolve its minions immediately affect this game. Do not resolve its minions persistent affect this turn. Do not read any more cards in this deck until instructed to do so.
Loving the emphasis on the bold and caps.
So on
Words
the
there.
dark side, there's a Leviathan. On the good side, it only has 2 health.
There's the bad side, though. That's what it looks like now.
I mean, I gotta say, it really isn't that tough. It's only got 1 more health than the egg did.
Yeah, true.
So we have to banish.
Oh, geez, and then next time
God.
we
Gonna
draw it, it's
keep
gonna
getting
evolve
bigger.
again anyway.
Oh, God.
Persistent
What-
effect's
what's
not
gonna
too bad,
evolve?
Actually.
Yeah.
This thing will evolve again chapter
Next
4,
next
which is
chapter,
next
yeah.
time.
There's a basic card as well, which is not nice.
It's tier 1, so it's almost guaranteed to draw it. Oh.
Also, I don't like this minion pod, by the way. Persistent.
only
The
got-
player with the lowest life suffers 1 damage.
You don't
That's
have the lowest
me or
life, you're
B.
fine.
Yeah, but it's either going to be you or Tom.
We'll pick Tom.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Nothing.
Okay, so that's the minions' turn.
Yes. Okay, whose turns are next?
It's me and or Tom.
I think.
And I think it should probably be Tom,
I
because he
think
can
it's
do a
Tom
lot
as
more
well.
work.
Yeah.
So the big question here. Actually, no, there is no question because I can
Yeah,
use.
easy.
Use your spark,
can use spark
on
on-
the frozen pod to get rid of its shield counter.
Yes. And carry on what I was probably going to say.
And you're probably going to use your SA damage on the little hatchling.
Bingo!
Yay! What do I win?
You win a hearty well done.
Oh, that
In the wizard's
sucks.
name of...
Oh, fine. I won't give you a prize in the future then. Gonna give you a hearty well done, and you don't want it, so
I
no,
wanted a cookie, god damn it.
I will consider
Oh,
a
your
cookie if you
spell's
take
in your
that back.
spell bin.
Okay.
Actually, no. I will. I'll put it down this way because then.
Yeah, then you get
Orders.
a little quicker.
Yeah.
Right. So I will prep these 2, and then I will spend 2 crystals to put the charge. Thank you very much.
Oh, look at that. How kind.
So 4 more cards,
Nice.
and there we go. We're all good. And next card.
Oh, excellent.
Ooh.
It's pretty even.
So
Yeah.
See.
I'd probably say
So-
Atsu because then you can get rid of the frozen pod.
Yeah.
But then at the same time,
Well, and as you can also focus breach again.
I could even open my breach.
I mean, you get to focus anyone's tier 3 breach.
That too.
Kill the pod, I say.
Kill the pond.
Down with pods.
I just had a rather funny thought.
Go on.
Why are we opening breaches?
Why?
Oh, these are little baby
Breach-
breaches. They're fun.
Breaches.
Underwear.
Mm.
Okay.
But
You're
whatever.
opening holes in reality to dimensions we don't fully understand, so that we can use them to fight
Yeah.
other things that we've come from the breaches we opened previously. It's perfectly simple.
Of course. Anyway, whose tier 3 breach should we open?
I would suggest maybe James's again, but you don't have to. Because if you James one, it's as cheap as it can get.
Mm.
It's still 5 to open.
No, if it gets focusing, it'll be 3 to open.
Yeah, if it gets focused, it'll be 3, but it's 5 at the minute.
I'll open that one then. Or maybe not open it, but I'll focus
Yeah,
on it.
it's not like a massive deal.
Yeah. Okay, so I'll
But since
do
we're
that.
doing it anyway,
Exactly.
then you have money.
I have money. That's not mine. That's Tom's. I'm gonna open my breach.
What you doing touching my cards?
I thought it was my money. What
Oh,
have I done? What are
oh
we saw
yeah,
it-
your special card has flipped
Oh,
over.
crap.
That's a special
Yeah.
card.
Oh yeah, crap.
Yeah, for some reason your special card has a different back, and no one really found out why.
No, never mind.
I mean, it's either that or you use the boring man version of your art.
I don't want the boring man version. Have you seen it?
Yeah, it's
Look
as
at it.
boring as my man version.
Look at it. Look. Just he's got his hood up and everything. It's just not cool.
And he doesn't have like a weird hole in the side of his head that he puts
Yeah.
stones into.
Exactly.
Nemesis.
Why would you do this to us?
Because I'm not very nice.
Sorry, no, exactly.
Accelerated breeding.
Oh.
No, it's got a power of 2.
But actually,
I mean,
that's not too bad at the moment.
don't worry, we have officially made it into tier 2 now.
Oh dear.
I mean, we technically, since we did the same thing with the one earlier, we could actually just go, hey, do the pod thing 4 times. Loser.
There is no pod.
You just have to make sure that there's no pod, otherwise we're really screwed.
Exactly, yeah.
Me or B?
You just got to go. So I want to go. So I will.
Go for it.
Boop. And then I have 4. Let's see, I've got quite a few spells now. I'm definitely going to draw a lot of them coming up very soon. I'll get one more and call it done from there. And then draw you. Yeah, I told you they were coming. Oh boy.
Spells.
Nelly.
I've got a
I know who
focus.
I'm
I've
using
got a
my
neural
neural
reef
response
coming.
next turn.
Oh
Yeah.
baby. Okay, so
Yeah.
yeah, if anyone needs to discard a card, I'm completely up for that.
Okay.
This crystal means literally nothing.
Freya and others.
I just had my go, but I've also got a neural reef that I can quite
Yeah,
happily.
use that.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, focus my 4th breach.
Yeah. Okay, so I've got a spark in hand, so I might as well just use it on the Nemesis reef because the breeding chamber
Yeah,
is fine
definitely.
for now. Okay.
Yeah.
The spark on
Mhm.
the Nemesis. Alright, then I'll prep that.
Oh, you have a brain knife.
I know, and I think I can play as many gems and relics as I want to as well, can't I? So I use my brain knife to gain a charge. And whose breach should I focus?
Well, it'll be the
Lowest.
the no wreath one is any. The brain knife is just their lowest open one.
Yeah.
So I'd probably say someone's third breach,
Yeah.
which means not James. He's got too easy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I know what I could do. I could focus your third breach with that, and then focus it again with my neural reef, and you can prep a spell onto it.
Sure.
Unless you
look,
want to prep one
I
on the
can't still
3 and one on the 4.
I still would probably prefer one on the 4 because it's more expensive.
Yeah, go on then.
Because then you also get to prep another spell, like one spell on each of them.
Yeah.
No,
No,
I
it's
only get to prep
only the
a
neural
spell.
reef gets to prep a spell. Yeah.
Oh,
It's a pity, but that's the way it do.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm going to swap that for the incinerating fist. Whoop.
Okay, and I've got another 3 to spend. God, what do I spend it on?
Brain knife.
Why not? My card is all about putting stuff into their brain.
I mean, you're getting a lot of charges.
Oh yeah. I want to try and get 4 money soon, so I can now like get the additional effect from the force
Yeah.
transfusion.
I've held off on buying all of them.
Yeah. And look at that! I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've got enough for one.
Whose turn is it? Ah.
That's not what you wanted. On the other hand, we'll see. Hopefully, there'll be no parts coming out.
Yeah.
Ooh.
unleash twice.
Any player loses 2 charges.
Or unleash another 2 times.
Ugh. No, I think it's
And
unleash
evolve.
twice and players is 2 touches, or
Yeah.
unleash twice and evolve this card.
Unleash twice happens regardless. It's just we could choose to let it evolve or not.
Oh, yeah.
I'd rather we just lose the 2 charges, to be honest.
But the
Which-
only person who has charges is me.
That is true, but at the same time, your ability is like healing, and we don't need it that desperately yet. Like our lowest is 6.
Yeah, true.
I'd rather not let that thing evolve.
No, that's fine.
It's been pretty bad every time we've let it evolve.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see what we got now. Tom, why? Why have you done this?
I wasn't the one that drew the card. Just
You're the one
pointing
who
that out.
shuffled it.
Well, luck of the draw?
I mean, I'm gonna go with the pod effect, right? The pod effect.
Definitely the pod effect, yes. Oh no, what a shame we
Go
have
for the
no
pod.
pods.
4
But we have-
times. Can you believe it? Let's
Oh.
make sure that this isn't just
God,
play a pod.
This is a close.
Unleash.
Oh crap! Which means we're gonna get a pod.
Gee, this is awful.
1,
So
3.
Gravehold takes 3. And then we have to collectively discard 2 prepped spells. Then if any player has a spell that costs 4 or more, you have to evolve it.
Sorry, I thought that said crystalline poo for a second.
So I
It's
mean,
so far
as
zoomed
the
out.
only one with a spell that costs 4 or more, I guess I have to get rid of it.
Oh crap!
Well, no, because we've all got spark.
No,
it
but
costs 4 or more to buy.
no, because if I don't get rid of it, then this card will evolve.
Yeah,
Oh, sorry, yeah, my bad.
So I feel like I'm honor bound to discard it.
yeah. It's like
Um,
it's like the game knew that we were going to do cool stuff with all your spell cards in hand.
I mean, it was going to be insanely cool. It was just going to help be a nice bonus.
Yeah.
But I guess we can't have nice things.
God, spawning horror. how
Anyways,
could
so one
you?
other person needs to discard one of their spells, which can just be a spark. Because if no one else has anything that costs 4 or more.
Yeah.
So someone discard a spark.
Here we go.
Thomas
I guess-
discarded a spark.
Nice.
There we go, we've done it.
Okay. At least now the minions turns over and done with.
I mean,
which means
I'm
it's all our
very
turn.
happy with the crystalline pod.
Yeah.
It doesn't have any shields on it, so you can just whack it with a giant lump of damage. All it does is it makes you discard a card.
Yeah.
Frankly, I would have happily taken that over the discard prep spell thing. I could have just gotten rid of the
know.
crystal.
Oh.
Okay, let's see what third Nemesis card DMC has given us.
There's not going to be a Nemesis card.
Go on, James. You can take a turn since you didn't take one last time.
Okie dokie. I'll cast. Are we trying to kill this crystalline pod?
I mean, you can if you want, but the effect isn't that bad.
Yeah, that's pretty chill. Alright, I'll hit the main man.
The
For
main
3
man.
damage. Then I guess I'll open a breach.
Take it down or no?
I didn't take it down. Someone else take it down. 3. It should be on 34.
Yeah, there we go.
Thank you. Then I ready Force Transfusion and Spork.
Spork.
And yeah, let's get this crystal out of my hand and draw 5 more. Oh boy.
That's
Well,
a
you got
bad
a
one.
lot
Money
of money
to
for gems.
Hopefully we'll get that pay 6 thing again. Alright, that's me.
Okay. I would quite like to go. No one said anything, so I guess I'll go.
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
fine.
you're better off.
I'm going to ping the big guy for 1, I guess. And then go boop, boop. And I think that's all I can do, so I'm just going to drop. I have too little money. Now I have a good amount of money, actually. That's nice.
Money.
Yep.
See, do you want to take your turn?
Your so I might as well just attack the crystalline pod for 2 damage.
Yeah. Yeah, there's nothing else really makes sense other than the not casting it, maybe.
Yeah, and my spark to be prepared. And then I has 5 monies, which I was gonna spend on getting one of these.
I mean, you still can if you want.
I think might as well do some damage. Yeah. Ah! There we go. Cool. Okie doke. Okay, that is my turn.
This is going to be meal beat.
Well, I just went, so I feel like it's only fair to offer you a turn.
So I will use my breach flare.
A flare on something.
On the what?
The boss.
Okay.
When did the crystalline pod lose 2?
Me, I did it.
Okay.
Last turn.
So then we also focus any player's tier 3 breach.
Yep. So that could be me, it could be Atsug, it could be you.
So I would say for B, because then it depends whether you want to open your breach on your next turn.
I could do. I was planning to just buy 2 power charges, so it's pretty fine either way for me.
Because I think you've probably got the most spells at the minute. And it might be
I do have
worth...
quite a lot.
Yeah, it might be worth using that on your tier 3 so that you can then at least prep more.
Yeah, I need to open all the breaches so I can go mad with power.
Yeah, go on then. We'll focus your...
I like that that was the argument that one of you. I need to go mad with power. Yep, sure, go for it.
Alright, so I'll focus Incinerating
Understandable.
Fist, and then I have 5... what do we want? What do we want? Don't quite know what we want. Tell you what, I will take a... I think Breach Flare is only useful up until a certain point.
Yeah, once
Yeah,
everyone's kind of like third breaches are open, then it's just okay. It does nice damage,
Yeah.
2 damage, but then like
I mean,
In that
it's not like 2 damage is
case...
useless, but yeah, it becomes a lot less
Yeah.
useful.
It's just,
You're
well, it's just the
getting pretty-
breach part.
We are pretty close to having tier 3 breaches not matter.
In that case, I will take... I will take a brain knife and a fire chakram.
Not a brain knife.
I think.
You could also get power charts instead if you wanted.
Just
Oh,
remind me
yeah,
again
'cause
what
you've got
the.
your squish. So you've got your charges. Obviously, if you spend all 6 of them, you can use your squish and deal 7 damage to a minion, which we might need soon-ish because we're probably going to be hitting the tier 3 stuff soon-ish.
Well, that's the whole. That would be good for the brain knife because then you get a charge anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So okay, yeah, we'll deal with it that way.
then you need to put the fire attack one back if you do that.
Yeah, if you're going to get a charge.
You can't have both.
Yeah. Down, get down. There we go. And 5 more cards.
Nice. Right. I've ever Neo Tom shuffle this deck.
I saw that cheeky last shuffle.
I don't trust.
Okay. Oh crap! What am I done? Well, I split the deck
You split it
somehow.
into 2.
Oh no!
Wait, what? How are you split?
I think
What?
I accidentally hit split.
You banished half of the deck.
No, I
There
didn't.
we-
There's still 6 there.
There we go. There we go. It's done.
I banished it to the
Right,
Shadow
I'll just-
Realm.
There we go.
Nice.
Adsy, you want it this turn?
Yeah, okay.
Don't feel like it matters. I've got some more damage, so let's save it for like there's a scary pod that pops up.
Yeah,
like,
we can
bam!
front load
Yeah.
Atsu with her damage next.
Yeah, so
Indeed.
Spark a big guy or Crystalline Pod?
Up to you.
Probably
we'll
the
spark
big
in
guy.
Big guy.
Yeah, big guy. Okay. Okay, then I can prep these 2. Ah, that's not harm prepping spells these days. Okay, free money. So a Sire or a brain knife.
Brain knives are going to get less and less useful as we have more and more
Yeah.
open breaches.
Yeah, I'll go for the last Silolith. Get in the thing. There we go. Oh, I got 2 brain knives and a neural reef ready to go.
That's a lot of brain.
brain. Lot of brain power.
Okay, it's over to me. I can do 7 damage. To be fair, it actually could have been Tom, but he can only do 3 damage.
I think there's sort of a question whether you want to play it incredibly safe and take out the crystalline pod, or you want to do a nice chunk of damage to the boss.
I think I'd probably rather just throw out the boss right now because we don't care about this pod.
That's probably the best idea.
Discard a card.
Yeah,
So
that's
I
probably
have-
the best idea.
So I'm going to throw both of these out and deal 6. Put the spark on, throw that out for 7. And with my 4 money, I'll just open this breach. And from now on, I want to reorder that. There we go. From now on, I'm gaining nothing but power charges, probably. Unless someone wants to focus my breach and give me my 4th one.
And it is James and Atsu.
Hey, look!
Off you go.
Atsu
Hey, look.
could focus my breach 3 times.
I could focus the breach 3 times if I really wanted.
Right, I guess I'll go and
That's
spell
fine.
at the
Yeah.
main man for 4 damage. Pew pew. and I'll take that down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then, I kind of regret picking this signature spell.
Yeah, maybe we'll get a better gem next go round.
Yeah, and the chapter 4 we'll be able to get something else that we can use.
Yeah, I feel like the Gilded Marble at 6 just doesn't quite cut it enough for what you want.
Yeah, I feel like buying
So if you
gems
had
in
a
this
more
game is actually
interesting-
just kind of bad. I feel like you should just be buying spells instead. It all just comes down to how many
I
spells
guess
you
it
can
depends
fling.
what ability you had as well. If you had
Mm.
a more, if you were someone who wanted to grind out your ability, having loads of Gilded Marbles is great because 2 Gilded Marbles is half of your ability back.
Mm.
I feel like that's kind of where you want to be going with it if you do want to get a lot of
Yeah.
money.
I see. Okay, I'm going to...
I mean, to be fair, that's still pretty decent. Like, everyone's drawing 2 cards, Amelie but you.
I'm going to get 2 charge things.
Okay.
And... yeah, that's all I can do.
Yeah, I'm also going to be getting 2 charge things next time, unless I can open my 4th breach.
Alright.
I mean, and to be fair, considering the setup of cards in this deck in both of your hands right now, I'm fairly confident I'll be able to open my 4th breach.
What makes you say that, B?
Because there's 4 open focus breaches here, and there's only 4 players. I mean, you gotta spread the love around evenly, right?
Yeah.
That's totally how I've come to open up 3 of my breaches.
I know.
Equal sharing of focusing.
Nemesis.
Okay, one person has to discard a card. I have 5 money in hand, and I'm only going to need 4, so I'll do it.
Okay. I was gonna say I might as well do it because I've only got 1 gem in my hand. And what am I going to spend 1 gem on?
I mean, it's equally useful to both of us. Okay, so we can either get rid of this by evolving it, ooh, or this is the one where it does a fair chunk of damage.
Yeah.
But me and B are still joint lowest, so we still have a
Yeah.
chunky bit of health. We
I
can
mean-
take it.
Hopefully, well, actually, it's going to be gaining 2 charge counters next turn, regardless.
Yeah.
So I'm mostly okay with it.
It's cool.
Yeah, nothing bad happened. Yeah, we're done. Let's flip it over. Okay. Tarnish,
Should we go?
please.
Yeah.
Do damage. Do some damage.
I think
It's
I
right
might do.
there. Punch things. Punch them with your sword.
I think I might do some damage.
Really? Oh, where'd you get that idea? Blah, 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 English. Where'd you get that idea from, Tom?
I don't know.
On your shoulder?
Instinct
Yeah?
and a little birdie on my shoulder. So, boss takes 3 damage.
Nice.
Yeah, so that's going to reset, so I'm not going to deal the extra damage, but I can still prep it anyway.
Yeah.
Prep the
Nice, all right.
spark. So then we've got 3 left.
Could be a charge counter, could focus your 3rd breach.
I'm gonna focus my 3rd. Or no, hang on, do I?
I mean,
No,
I'd probably go
I tell you
with a
what, I
charge
think
counter, to be
I'm.
honest.
Yeah, I
It's
was gonna
actually
say.
just gonna turn it anyway for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna
All
take
you
a
have to do is
charge.
ask her nicely.
So there's the 1. And the extra 3.
Brain knife.
Brain knife!
There are
yeah.
5 focuses on the board. Okay, let's do it.
Aw.
I no longer want to discard a card.
Okay, well that
Oh.
goes. Actually, you put this one onto that. 2, 3.
And we immediately
So-
have to read E11 from the Evolve deck.
Oh no. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Go
And we
back
have to
in.
spend 7 to this. I mean, it kind of seems like you getting the gem thing is just really useful to just get rid of these
Oh.
annoying cards.
Oh, hang on.
Yeah, I don't like the look of this.
Did we already Yeah, we already read EO2, didn't we? Yeah.
Yeah.
Go away. Go over there. I don't want you.
E11.
E11. Right near the bottom of the thing. There we go.
Well, I'm gonna say I'm already been marked with a monster, so I think it's only fair to spread those around. But it's only for the rest,
Oh
it's only
god.
for this game.
That's a good thing.
Yeah. So, Tom, would you like to read this card out and then put it in front of you?
Oh, okay. I was rereading it. Oh, I've
Wait.
myself. I forgot I had push to talk on. No.
The spawning horror senses which of you is at your weakest, and does its best to separate you from the group. You can feel it stalking you, moving in for the kill. Place this card next to the player with the lowest life, so that's gonna be B, right?
No. I've already been marked by a card. I think it's only fair that it's you this time.
No. I wanna, just...
Besides, I told you to read out loud and put it in front of you, and you've already done the read out loud part. You might as well, finish.
Fine.
Look, it's gonna be fine.
I'll just...
It has like 16 health left, and
I'll just die. I'll just go off and die.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Any you care?
We can do that instead. That's fine. So if it comes out red yellow, I really want Tom to go first because I just want to.
You do realise that the tempting offer card is going to deal 3 with the lowest damage, so you would need to take that B.
I'm okay with that.
Power to unleash twice. So 1.
Did anyone discard a
3.
card for the
1,
thing, by the way?
2, 3.
Oh, no one did. Yeah. No one needs to
So-
discard a
So we
card.
need to discard 2.
I'll discard one of my gems because
Yeah.
there's no point in me keeping all of that.
Yeah, there's no point just having the one. Okay, so this
I
has
could-
happened.
S-
Did we get rid of one of those tokens?
Yes.
Yeah.
The
No.
lowest
Take
life
any
stuff is
damage.
3 damage, by the way. So
I've already
even
taken the
that-
3.
Okay, cool.
Oh yeah, it was the lowest life. I see.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were tied up until then.
Yikes.
Then we have this one, a Humming Hive.
Ew.
Okay, that doesn't do anything yet, but it does have 2 shields.
I feel like we should ignore that and burst down the main guy.
It does also evolve whenever it does that though.
Yeah,
Is that-
it's
is this a
consistent.
Oh, it's a basic one as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is one where it'll be really annoying otherwise, and Tom's only halfway through his charges. But if we do get those shield tokens, you can just get rid of it in one hit.
Yeah.
Mm.
So I
Right,
think
let's
we need
ping
to
it with
have.
our logs and stuff, I guess.
Do we need to discard another card now
For which effect?
for the crystalline pod? Because I think we missed it the last Nemesis turn. I think
Yeah,
this
we
is,
think
we
we
need to
might have
start one more
Yeah.
for this turn.
Yeah.
Let's see. This is now it's
I
getting to
could-
the point where it's awkward because I definitely don't want to discard any of my cards.
I can discard one of mine. I don't
you want
want
to.
to charge that much, yeah.
Okay.
I feel the spells are important now, let's just get rid of the crystal.
Okay. So that's Nemesis turn. Okay. I want Tom to take this then.
So, do you want me to use the Spark and character spell on the Hive to take off the 2 armor?
I think that makes sense because we want that thing dead as soon as we can.
Yeah. So, I will do... Hang on, let me try and
And
work
you
this
can
out.
brain knife as well and spend 2 on a charge. You'd be up on 5 of your 6 charges you need.
So, yeah, I will spend those 2, take those 2 off.
Then you can get someone to focus their lowest level
So,
breach.
who will use... Yeah, so I used that on...
Go to
Pick me.
I could do... Alright. Go on then, B. Focus your 4th.
There we go.
And then
Now
I
can
also
take my
gain...
turn and feel fine.
I can also gain a charge, and then I would also spend 2 crystals to gain another charge.
then you can prep your spells anyway.
Yes, put the spells, and then those are discarded at the end. So then we take another 5.
Nice.
Okay. It's so if Tom goes now, he can use his ability to just crush the minion, so do it.
Yeah.
You can go.
Yeah, so I can.
You can spend 2 to gain a charge and use that charge immediately to use your squish.
Yeah, but I've still got these 2 spells that I can also use
Yeah,
on the
exactly.
boss.
Use on the boss, yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
So I can use Breach Flare for 2 and then Spark for 1. So that's another 3. And then we'll focus another Breach. Well, we can focus a tier 3.
Yeah, and you've
Yeah,
got 2 crystals left to spend to gain a charge as well, so...
Yes.
Oh, so you
I'll
can
come to
slap
that.
bitch for 7.
Yeah!
I'll focus Atsu's Breach.
Yay!
Yeah.
Wait, what are you
And
focusing
then-
my breach for?
I mean, why not?
My fur breach. Oh yeah, you did your thingy, yeah.
Because I can focus a 3.
He sounds so angry as well. It's like, what? How dare you make this
How
easier for
dare
me?
you focus
give-
my fur breach?
I'm giving you a good thing.
It's fine. I wasn't paying attention to what spells you used.
Okay, so let me use. Because I can do it in different orders here. Yeah, I'll spend those 3 crystals. 2 crystals, sorry. What am I doing? On another charge, which I can then use to go. Pew!
And then...
And it's dead.
Oh no, I don't want to do that. Hang on. Yeah.
So I've still got 3 left I can spend if I want.
Yep. You could even focus your 3rd breach.
That's a very good point. I think I will do that. Yeah, I'll put them down that way. And then we've got 2 cards there. Plus the 3. And that's going to be my turn. So
Sweet.
we are safe.
No, we're
Just
not.
fine.
We are not safe.
Okay, someone needs to discard a card. And again, I refuse for it to be me.
Yeah, I can discard
Oh,
crystal.
no.
Ow!
Oh
Oh,
no,
that-
Mina's unconscious, well, exhausted. And
I mean, that's
twice.
bad. Because I'm exhausted. This goes up another 2 unleashes.
Yeah. Oh, crap.
So that
Start all
goes.
those out at the end of the turn.
Oh.
Did you do the
I
extra
did.
2
I
unleashes for me
picked it
getting
up.
exhausted?
That's why I put this here.
Okay, so
Got 2 shields.
that's not an awful one. Someone still needs to has someone discarded their 1 card?
Yeah, I discarded a crystal.
Okay. So fortunately there's no spillover, so Gravehold doesn't take any extra, I don't think.
No.
So I can't gain life anymore. It no longer picks me for lowest life characters. And if I was to take damage, instead twice goes to Gravehold.
Okay.
Okay, nothing too big. Now it's
Nice.
one of you twos.
Okay. I think maybe me? If that's okay?
Yeah, sure.
Cool. All right then. So I'm going to do 4 damage to the boss.
Yeah, I don't care about that volcanic pod.
Yeah.
I like
And since you
23
focus
health.
my 3rd breach, you can have a focus to your 3rd breach.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I'll prep a spark. Right.
Did you deal
so
the damage to the boss?
I did not.
How much
Alright,
was
so
it?
we're gonna-
4.
Brain knife to gain a charge, and James, focus your 2nd breach.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
It wasn't even like, do you want your 2nd breach? It's James.
James, do it.
Oh yes.
Okay, God, I'm trying to think whose breach should I focus and then put a spell onto. Is it either going to be James or...
I mean, I'm kind of out of the picture.
You're out of the
because
picture. Is it
doing
going to be
makes
James
my.
or Tom?
It would be
I mean,
hilarious
I'm
if
not.
my 4th breach cost 13 instead
Yeah.
of 4.
It's a tough one because I can only put a spell that does 1 damage.
By the
Yeah.
way, the two are completely different. You can focus Tom's breach and then let me prep a spell. They're
That's a good
completely
point.
separate.
Yeah, that's a good point.
All right, then, yeah. Tom, focus your 4th breach, and James, focus your 4th breach.
I was going to say, you could always do your 3rd if you want.
How
Okay.
are you making them both focus their 4th? Because Brain Knife only lets you do the lowest one.
I mean, James can only focus his 4th.
No, he can focus his 2nd.
His 2nd's really going to be open. He can't focus it again.
No, he can. It's like a circle. At least that's how I look at it.
Really?
What? So it then goes back to.
That's how I saw it. It doesn't seem like it had a particular stop point on it.
There's a gap. There's a very clear gap in the arrow.
Yeah, it is at
You
the
can spin it
end.
to here and no further.
I mean, I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
So do I focus my 4th breach or not?
Look.
Kind of wasn't paying attention.
I'm just
Oh my
trying to
god,
think.
Alan, you're dead. I really
Yeah.
wasn't paying attention.
Jesus. Wow, it's nice to know you care.
You should have made more of a fuss. Anyway, you're not dead, you're just a little tired.
I mean, it doesn't say that you can. I don't think you can focus the 4th one. You might be able to focus the 2nd one and have it not spin, maybe, but I don't think you can make James focus the 4th one. It doesn't actually say anything about it having a stop point.
Okay, well, someone could focus their 4th one. Don't really mind who, but maybe I'll self-focus my 3rd breach then. So it's there. Because otherwise I don't want it kind of rotating around again to being that onto the 4th one.
Oh, I hate to run your prank, but Brain Knife says any ally, and that's anyone but
Sick.
you.
Ow.
I'm sure it doesn't. Sure, it can't go that way.
I mean, nothing's saying it can't. Just as true as to focus a breach, it rotates 90 degrees clockwise.
Yeah. Oh no, actually, here we go.
No.
A breach that has been rotated so that the yellow quadrant is at the top can be opened by an effect that would otherwise focus that. Oh.
Okay.
I want to change what I said earlier.
Go
Can
on.
you focus my 4th breach and let me prep a spell?
Yes. Okay. Who's? Okay. I think I told you. Okay. Well, I need
Tom,
to
you let
James.
focus.
I don't know who I made focus breach. No, I made
me and
James
James.
focus his 2nd breach. That's fine. So Tom focused a breach at one point. So go on, you open your breach.
Is this focusing when you're almost done? Just flips
So
it?
when the yellow's at the top and you focus it again, it just opens.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
All right.
Neat.
So who am I going to ask to focus their breach then? Or I could just say James focus his 2nd breach again to open it.
Yeah, I mean that works. Now that we know that that's how that works.
Yeah.
We were both wrong, in the best of ways somehow.
Yeah.
So
The truth was better than we could ever imagine.
So I've opened my 4th breach. I've got my Incinerating Fist in there.
Nice. Okay, and that's all I can do.
Unless it's one of you two's turn again.
Yeah. I don't mind. James can have his go because I've not got anything special planned other than just doing a spark. And yeah, so James can take his turn.
Alrighty. I shall ready these spells. I shall Neural Wreath. I guess Atsu's got that Force Transfusion. It's pretty good.
Again, the spell and the focus are completely separate. So you can focus Tom and give Atsu the spell prep. Either way works.
Yeah, I guess since we have breach is open. Doesn't make much difference. So I will. Tom, I guess let's spread it around. Tom, you can focus your third breach, and that's you can ready a spell.
Yeah, I know when I'm readying.
I'm casting a spell.
That'll get you more
Magic missile in the darkness against whoever.
Then I'll throw the crystal away and I'll draw 5. Woo! Alright. It's Mosey.
Home stretch.
Boo-boo.
Okay, well, what? Now you get to argue again. I mean, it's not going to be much of an argument. I imagine you're just going to say Batsu go. Because he's got more damage ready.
Yeah. Or actually, maybe I should use this against one of the shields on the full
He's got
count.
9 health. We win if we kill him.
Okay. That's 4. No.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4. And
You get a charge?
gain an extra charge. Not that it's gonna do anything.
Actually, it will.
Charges. Hang on.
It will, because you have 4 money. You can just buy the remaining charges.
Yeah.
The only sad thing is you can't bring me back to not exhausted.
No, but I can at least keep an eye on Gravehold in case things target you for damage.
It is kind of silly how wonky the damage has gone on this. It's just
Yeah.
everyone else is above half health, and I'm just sat there just, help! Oh god, help!
Yeah, I'll buy 2 charges. But I won't use my ability just yet, because Gravehold isn't in that dire need of rescuing. Cool. Let's take that back. I don't know why I stacked them really to begin with. 5. Okie pokey.
Then it's
Oh,
Nemesis' turn.
So this pops off.
Tom takes 5 damage.
Ow.
Oof. Oof.
Turns to the evolved deck.
Yeah, because we're going to keep on pulling that out every time it gets drawn and putting it in front of whoever has the lowest health. Someone has to discard a card. Oh, and someone has to take 4 damage.
Oof. I think James should take the 4 damage, maybe.
Yeah,
Probably should be James.
I can take it.
Or I could take it and destroy the town.
No.
Yeah, fuck the town.
Okay.
I've already done the 1 damage to Gravehold.
I'll just discard a spark. It's fine. There we go. I'll spark a gem.
Okay. Then
Aye.
that's the Nemesis. And then
Alan, you can deal 4 damage, is that correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
I will do 4 damage. And then I don't really have anything else I want to spend money on, so I'm just gonna buy 2 charge counters that I will never use. It'd be cool if those stuck around in between games, actually.
I know.
And then draw you, flip down. Oh, nope.
Take all of them.
Well, only 4.
Yeah.
But what for?
That.
Anyways, that's me done. So it's over to Nemesis.
Right.
1 to Gravehold.
Ooh.
Someone has to discard a card, so I'll discard my useless crystal and just be left with a hand of nothing but fire. That's that, actually. That's his turn.
Alright, and now we just get to kill Nemesis outright.
It's not Nemesis, it's Spawning Horror.
I can stand spawning horror.
It's not spawning horror, it's dead.
Yeah.
No, even dead, it's still called Spawning Horror.
Okay, who wants to take the turn, either me or James? I think I took my turn, said James. You can do the finishing blow to the spawn.
Ah, yeah. Alright, I'll hit the caustic lava with a flame chakram. And then I'll hit the spawning horror with a little sparky spook.
Nice, and it dead.
Huzzah! All right, now what do we do?
Now we read
Yay!
back of the
If
chapter
you
3.
won a game,
conclusion.
read the back of this card.
Why can't I pick just you up? There we go. Ba-ding. Who's reading?
Atsy, do you want to read this since you let me have the finishing blow?
Oh, thank you. Okay then.
Yeah.
With the nameless fallen, you're able
Or
to
start
channel your
separating your
power
hand
into
out.
the breach and force it closed. As soon as it vanishes, sunlight streams through and brightens the area. It is now safe to harvest the pods. The survivors line up to volunteer, eager to support their breach mages however they can. They pack carts full of strange material and return them to camp. Malasar is confident in his ability to turn these remains into powerful tools. Read the back of L28.
Okay, so that should be Tom's
Oh,
turn.
yep.
Give me a sec. Which one is it? This part.
The purple one, yeah.
The survivors are all overjoyed at your return, save Zaxos, who is hysterical. You closed it? Zaxos accuses. I know how to draw strength from the Nameless's breaches. I can save us with their power.
We saw how that went last time.
Yeah, it didn't go so well.
Brahma snaps at her former pupil. We will focus our own breaches, as always. There is a reason it is forbidden to draw power from the Nameless. Zaxos snarls and storms off, vanishing once again into a black portal, lost to the void. We don't have time for this. Malastar turns his back on the empty ground where Zaxos once stood. We still have a war to win. Who would like to do the next one?
James, it's his turn.
Read the front. Malastar spends the next week crafting the pods into powerful equipment, tailor-made for your needs. Once Malastar familiarizes you with your equipment, he heads back to the forge. Open Insight 6 and place all rulebook stickers in the rulebook. Place the equipment image sticker that belongs to your character class on the picture of your character on your plane. Oh, so we actually stick like
I told
thing
you I
on
had
our-
flash.
so maybe you have an even cooler flaming battering ram now, Alan. That'd be cool.
The guy gets just an ordinary flaming battering ram.
Choose a first equipment sticker and place it on the map where it says unlock at the end of chapter 3. Alright, so we get another passive skill bonus thing.
Nice.
Choose a name, yada yada, and then read the back of this card. Right, where is our good shit?
Ooh.
Oh, this one is actually a cool one. This one's just
Yeah.
passive card destruction.
Oh, what's that?
It's a flame battering ram.
Oh, and then there's one that lets you double prep a breach.
Nice.
Huh.
I think it's a tokens unique to like our characters. This one goes to B. That's Tom's. This is James's. And that's mine.
Wait,
Get over
There it is.
here.
Hit size to load.
You can go
oh, and I
right
do just
there.
get a flaming
Oh.
dragon head.
It's pretty neat.
Stick
Oh
it
my
over the
god.
image.
At the start of your first turn of the game, focus your third breach twice.
Yeah, I'm not sure what one I want. It's either the double spells, the
Hmm.
2 charges for free, or discarding a card to deal 1 damage. Because doing just 1 damage pings is actually really useful on this.
Yeah.
Now that they've got shields.
I feel like I want to be more of a supporty guy, so this when you play a relic gain 1 money seems
I mean,
decent.
I really like the look of this one as well. If you do a lot of like the Noah wreaths and brain thingies, because you can
Yeah,
open them by focusing
like
on
that
that
too.
breed. They're both really good.
They are. Yeah, I like the look of this one more actually, like you say.
W.
I seem to have a shocking ability to convince you that things are good.
I know I was looking at that one first. That was my
Yeah,
first choice, and I was reading this other one. I was like,
now I'm torn. To be fair, my ability is just casting a spell that should do 1 more damage with it, just copying someone else's spell. Maybe Tom's would be better to get the 2 free charges at the beginning, so he can squish earlier if he needs to. I don't know,
I've
it's a
actually
tough
read through
one.
these.
Oh,
I
there's some really cool ones.
I think maybe like do play like I gain 1 money thing.
Many.
Oh,
Yeah,
I've
you
just
two-
seen this. Ooh.
Yeah, you two have kind of gone more into our supporty role, and then
Yeah.
me and Tom have
Is
kind of
that-
gone more heavily aggressive.
I wonder if that's the best thing though, because the best thing to do would be to have
I mean, it would
one
make more
of me
sense.
and Natsu being the like a support and the other being the damage. So when we get
yeah,
the green blue
I
card,
mean,
we can choose.
I'm kind of torn between that because we get to choose who goes, so we can kind of say whoever's got the better support setup for the turn goes,
Mm,
and then whoever has the better aggressive setup goes.
yeah,
It's
yeah, it's probably fine.
I'm not really sure which way is outright better, but also we kind of sort of made that decision like 3 sessions ago.
Yeah, we are what we are now. Let's not fuss.
I'm a lady with a flaming stick.
I'm gonna take the card filtering.
Okay.
Okay, so then Tom, we have these ones. This one is
Oh.
the big. We got the big damage one here on 2 spells onto a breach. 2 different. I mean, there's 2 different options you can do with that. You either go with like your number 1 breach and always have it, or you could go with your put on your number 4 and get that open as quick as you can,
Yeah.
and then have just double the extra damage.
I might go for the 2 charges actually, because I think that
Yeah.
squish is going to be quite important.
Then I'm torn just between these 2 then. Do I want to have like consistent little pings to take out people's shields? Or do I want to be able to play for the late game and do bigger spells more consistently?
Excellent.
I'm trying to decide how good the 2 spells prep to a breach one is.
I'm gonna be in the other room getting dinner ready. I'll listen in, and when we start voting on the other stuff, I'll
Well, I
come and check.
kind of want your
Haven't had
opinion
dinner
now.
yet.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
what do you want between? What are you choosing between?
Once per turn, you can discard a card to do 1 damage,
Mm-hmm.
or you can prep 2 spells to a particular breach. So my thinking is like the 1 damage is useful for popping shields quickly.
Uh-huh.
While
I'd
the
say
2 spells
take
is
the discard a card, because that's more universally useful.
yeah.
I never felt limited by our, like, if you've got us supporting you, we're going to be able to focus your breach and use your neural nets on you or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't have a problem with breaches. It just the real benefit from it would just be having 2+1
2 and
damage
4.
breaches, basically.
Yeah.
But that's
And
playing
then
like
if you want-
great for the end.
Yeah, if you want +1 damage, then just use this instead. Just discard a crystal, you know?
Yeah.
Alright,
Okay.
I'm making it now. But I'm still listening.
Hmm.
Okay, the downside is sadly my character's hand is going to be kind of covered over by this sticker.
Hmm?
Of this thingy, not sticker, but yeah, it's my character's hand's be kind of covered over with this.
Oh yeah. I guess you don't really have to put it directly on the weapon. It's just what all of us have done coincidentally.
Yeah. And that's what you have to do if you're looking at this.
I think maybe if you try scaling the size of it a little bit, mine did look like it was a bit.
Too big.
Oh, that's smaller. I expected the text to be. Whoop. So. I mean, it feels a bit cheap to just call my yet another thing of I've thing, but I can't think of a better name than Flame Spitter. For at least for an equipment name. I like how you've managed to make your cool swordsman person just the dumb jock of the group.
Charge!
Twist, charge, hit.
Some of these rules seem quite interesting. With certain player cards, you can activate silence. So when a minion is silenced, you can place one of these tokens on that minion. Then on the next Nemesis turn, you remove the token and do not resolve the persistent effect of that minion.
Let's see what we got.
Hang on, let's have a look.
You know
So
what? I'm gonna
6,
call it
equipment
Searing
sticker,
Raids.
choose a name, and then read the back of the card. I'm gonna delete some of those.
You're gonna have to catch me up on those rule changes. I didn't see any of them. I was busy looking at upgrades.
Supply must contain 9 piles of cards and have at least 2 gems, 1 relic, and 3 spells. We now have access to something called a silence. So certain abilities can activate a silence. So if we can place a silence token on a minion, and then on the next Nemesis turn, instead of
Okay.
resolving the persistent effect, you just remove the token.
Yeah, that's cool.
So that's
But you can't
very, very
stack
useful.
silence.
No.
You have to like wait for it to go and then you can put it back on again. Then we get
Yep.
equipment. Doesn't look like it's a very common effect. There's only like 5 silence tokens.
Yeah, which are here.
Okay,
We?
so next.
It's like someone followed me.
I thought you said B.
Here's the chapter 3 conclusion here. That's the introduction.
Okay, the surface holds many secrets. Mist returns from a scouting trip with a smooth, pale spear. She explains, this gem can silence minions, freezing them for a short while. That's that thing we just talked about.
Oh my goodness.
Open box C.
Which
How do you
I've
open
just
box C?
did, which is the thingy what's it?
The thingy what's it? The
The,
freezing?
the silency thingies.
Okay. And then we get to look at the supply deck. That's the rest of the stop 3 deck. And we
Yep.
get to do our votings on that. Get rid of all the spawning horror cards, including the pod deck and the breeding chamber. Get rid of the Nemesis mat. I don't think we've been swapping Nemesis mats this whole time.
No. But I've banished them. I've banished the spawning horror. There we go.
And then we don't read any more. We just vote on junk.
And what equipment
So
we're
the
gonna
rules
get? Yeah.
change. So supply must contain 9 piles of cards and have at least 2 gems, 1 relic, and 3 spells.
Okay.
Which means that now we can
This is at
actually
least.
switch
Yeah.
around because we currently have 3, 2, 4, and now we can get rid of up to 1 from each.
Yeah. All right. Where's we've not gotten stop C cards, free cards out yet, halfway. So search. Free B. And put these on the Nemesis map.
So that means we could just get rid of Gilded Marble if we don't find a good gem.
Yeah. Actually, I think a gem might have just been.
Oh,
played.
actually, that's a good gem.
Yeah.
James, be happy now. There's something good.
Oh,
Hang on, back in a sec.
Okay. So Void Mill is just relic. Focus any player's breach. 2 different players may destroy the top card of a discard pile. Arcane Salvo is a spell. While prepped once per turn, during main phase, you may place a relic you played this turn or relic in discard pile on top of your deck and deal 4 damage. That's pretty nice.
Yeah,
Reach
it's like a
conclusion.
2-step thing. You prep it and then you can redo a relic, and
Yeah.
then you can cast it afterwards.
Reach conclusion. When you gain fish, you may place it on top of any player's
Oh!
discard pile. Cast, deal 5 damage, and Gravehold gains 1 life.
That's a cool one.
Yeah.
Then we have Void Mill, so you can focus any breach, and then 2 different players can destroy the top card of their discard pile. So that's some card destruction.
Okay.
That Arcane Salvo sounds pretty strong. Being able to like repeatedly.
Yeah, I think it's like very good for people who aren't me and are planning to like use relics a lot.
Yeah. A couple of Neural Wreaths, that's like, damn.
Yeah, because you don't have to cast that until you need to. So you can just keep on Neural Wreathing every single turn.
Yeah. Kind of like that. Sounds decent, but...
Yeah, then Breach
yeah, I
Solution is
like
cool if
that.
you want to be like the money guy, because then you can buy big spells for other people.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you
So
can
what are we
keep your deck slim
thinking?
and money based.
So if we get a spell, I think it's worth thinking. I know we do this in the next step, but I think it's worth thinking about what we'd swap out, because Force Transfusion's good, Incinerating Twist is good.
Gilded Marble, right? We've never bought it. So that one's like...
you can swap out the Sanalith for the Soothing, whatever it is, because they both they cost the same, they gain the same, but you also get a chance to silence a minion if you want to as well.
Also, I don't know if you realize this thing, so we don't have to keep them in the same ratio anymore. We can swap. We don't have to swap like for like anymore.
Yeah.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, the new rule is to say we have to have a minimum of 2 gems, 1 relic, and 3 spells.
Alright, then in that case, I vote getting rid of Gilded Marble and the Arcane Cyanolith.
Yeah.
It's an
Maybe
ancient
even...
Cyanolith. I'm okay with that, but I'm not 100% sure which spell to take. I mean, honestly, I think I'm fine with either one.
Neither.
But I think, yeah,
If we're getting rid of Gilded Marble, then I would go with Salvo, just because I think we're not going to probably have enough
money-wise. Yeah, I'm happy with that. That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Good thing.
Now we get like a better end game, big money gem at some point. But right now, like they just haven't been good enough to get like the 3 money one. Okay, so Arcane Salvo and Soothing Torporine.
Yeah.
And we keep Brain Knife and Neural Reef as our relics that we're gonna keep on using.
Yeah.
To be fair, it's really good to have the Arcane Breach and Brain Knife up, because you just gain a charge and you focus on Breach every time.
Yeah, exactly. Stick that there. Put you there. Move things along, because I like things in order.
I gotcha.
No, come here. Come on, there we go.
Okay. So this is the nice support option, which means you guys will probably need to buy more of those Soothing Torporines, which actually still just works into the support angle really nicely.
Yeah.
And then those gets banished, and we throw all these into the pile.
Nice. Sweet.
Oh, Tom, you don't have to be on death's door anymore.
Yeah. Not you, James. I took your life up for you, James, actually, because...
Maybe I just like living on the edge.
Or are you living on a prayer?
I like how single-minded Tom's naming scheme is.
And?
Oh, I was saying I like it. I think it's good.
I mean, yeah, it works.
Oh, he's shy.
Yeah, and about.
So we get another upgrade to our unique card next chapter. I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah.
And then we get more equipment after that, and then even more. But
Oh, yeah,
the
I
next
get rid of
game
my
will
sword.
be the halfway point.
And we
And
haven't
also,
lost yet.
and I also found out something else that's actually quite interesting. So, providing we play every Tuesday until the end of this campaign, that'll take us to the 30th of November. And then, if we can go another 6 weeks, and I found this out earlier, if we can go through until about, well, the next Tuesday is the 11th, but it's actually the 13th, that will be one whole year of doing Tabletop Tuesdays.
Wow.
Huh. Been that long already.
It's been almost a whole year.
I really enjoyed Betrayal Legacy.
I did as well. That
Yeah.
was fun.
Betrayal's
I'm already
definitely.
a big fan of the game. It was even cooler Legacy though.
I suppose, like, if you really wanted to, we could do another playthrough, but just do some different choices.
Well, then we'd all just like at the very beginning not kill each other.
Yeah. I think you have to do damage to someone, otherwise.
Yeah, I mean it doesn't end until there's one
Yeah.
person left alive, so it would be very boring, and we'd just explore the whole house, which is
Yeah.
not very big at that point. I think it's the kind of thing where it makes sense to only go through the story once.
Yeah.
Yeah, a
So I
bit of a
guess it would
shame,
turn
really.
out a little differently.
Yeah, it would be a little bit different in terms of, like, mid to end. Well, in the middle at least. We know what
the end
obviously
would
what
be
happens at the end.
exactly the same, but like the middle ground would be a bit different.
Yeah. Yeah,
But I
there's still a
enjoyed
couple of
having
other things.
I enjoyed having the wee bucket and everything. I think I enjoy the journey.
Yeah, it was fun.
Cool. Is that everything we've done for
Yeah.
setup and stuff? And save the game. Game has been saved.
Nice.
Yeah, I do enjoy getting the custom player stuff. I kind of wish there was a bit more to the deck building choices. Because I used to play quite a lot of Hero Realms, if any of you played that. And I really enjoyed how it had basically like 4 different colors of card. And
Is that
it had...
Is that the space game?
There's also
That's
a Star
Star
Realms, it's the same
Realms.
thing but in space.
Star Realm. Yeah. Oh, yeah,
Realms
yeah,
is
yeah.
the main
Yeah,
one,
but
the
if
big
you...
one.
So you had card which had allegiance bonuses. So if you had in your hand 2 of the same color, they'd get like their allegiance bonus effect as well. So you end up wanting to have people who collected specific colors a lot.
That's cool.
But you can't really do that when there's only 9 cards to buy.
Yeah. I suppose that's the whole premise of deck building. You just got to try and build it up and up and up.
Yeah. I've been enjoying changing the cards as well. Although we've already had like a couple of favorites where we're like, we're not going to change these. We'll never change these. And I feel like Wreath is going to stick around for a long time.
We'll have to see what comes up.
Well, I could see Incinerating Fist leaving. Because there could be something really cool coming along, and Incinerating Fist does technically have something else that does the same thing.
Yeah.
But I can't see like Nora Wreath going anytime soon.
No, that's pretty fun.
I gotta say, I'm looking forward to see what you guys do with Arcane Salvo. Because that's a real cool effect. You get to choose between holding onto it to just keep on spamming your relics, so you get to choose to
Yeah.
just blast things.
I know, I can't wait.
Does mean that opening your breaches will be more important next time around.
Yeah.
But we should have everything we need for focusing breaches with the breach flares.
And the brain knives.
And a lot of the brain
And
knives.
The good thing is both of our relics focus people's breaches to get you the second breach quicker.
Yeah, it's all oddly adding up.
Well, it does seem to be like the way this ends up naturally going is you have people who kind of play more on the support role and people who go into the aggressive role.
Yeah.
It's just kind of unfortunate that we've chosen along same turns for aggressive and support. But I
Yeah.
don't know that that's bad still.
I don't think it's bad.
Yeah, I think it kind of ends up meaning that we get to be more flexible which way around we go with it. Maybe.
Because also,
No
like, at one point, like,
way.
someone might, have, like, done their big turn, and that's it. They're going to have, like, several gems, whereas like, the next person might have spells that they can prep. So then, of course, they'll go again to that next turn as well.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think as long as that should be fun. I think we should work out quite easily.
You know what I'm not
Uh,
looking forward to
What?
next time? All those ones where it goes, hey, if this is chapter 4, evolve it right now.
Oh, God, I know.
Because that Leviathan thing is immediately going to grow up.
Yeah.
yeah,
I
we'll
don't
be
know about you guys, but I
fine.
don't like the look of this creature right here.
Say that to my face.
I wish I could, but sadly, you're up north somewhere.
That's the first time I've been told London's up north.
Hey, it's up north from where I live.
So before everyone goes,
Oh,
I've just
okay.
found out a very interesting
Is
fact.
that why you were chuckling a minute ago?
Yes, how
Go
did
on.
you guess?
Well, you always chuckle like that when something interesting has occurred.
So the Japanese voice actor for Goku is 85 years old.
You also just reminded me of something, but carry on.
Yeah, Masako Nozawa. Her birthday is the same as mine, October 25th.
Aw.
That's amazing. I honestly didn't know that. That's really
That-
interesting.
It's also the Quinky Dink then, really, because obviously, the Dragon Ball Z abridged voice actor is called Masako X.